What is up, everybody? Welcome back to After Hours with the Baggers and Brews crew. Thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for watching. If you're new and you don't know who we are, we're Baggers and Brews. I'm Bert. That's George. And we got a motorcycle-centric channel with a craft beer drinking problem. And that's pretty much what most of our videos are about.
For the most part.
Bikes or beer, rallies or rides. If you're into that kind of stuff and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Tonight we have a special guest. As you guys know, we used to do a lot of guest stuff, and over the summer we kind of went to live streams with just us, but we're getting back to having our guests. And tonight, as you can see, we have Andrew from Touring Midwest, another motorcycle channel. How you doing tonight, Andrew?
I'm doing well. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us a little bit tonight. So why don't we just dive right in and go ahead and let you introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about what you ride and just whatever you want to let us know about you.
Yeah, so I'm Andrew. I ride a 2016 Road Glide Ultra. The channel is motorcycle / outdoors, I would say. And yeah, live in Minnesota. Pretty basic around here.
Minnesota.
Cold up there.
We've been through Minnesota.
It's how cold is it up there right now?
26 below with the wind chill.
Florida folks can suck on that, man.
Good Lord.
26 below.
I mean, it's like 20 something here.
Yeah.
And it's, it's a little nippy out. That's just
Our problem with Jersey though is like last week it was like 75 degrees and the next day it snowed. So when you go from 75 to 28,
oh yeah, it's
not good.
That's not cool at all. Not cool at all. So as we like to do before we really get rolling, what you drinking?
I'm drinking your
Same thing you were drinking last time.
Your bottle of
non-original bastard
smoked maple.
Okay. What are you drinking, Andrew?
I've got a lager here. It's a local Grain Belt Premium. It's made in Minnesota.
That's some Midwest stuff right
nice.
there.
I like the can.
So that's the beer right there. When you watch movies and they walk in and they just say, "I'll take a beer," that's what they give them. There you go, the generic can. So I'm drinking, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this because she's watching. The Piney Princess's Last Cane Head High. I'll buy you some more, baby. I'm sorry. Drinking that for now. Then I'm probably gonna switch to the bourbon. I'm trying to regulate the carb and calorie intake here in the beginning of the year. We're all doing our trying to be less round,
less pear-shaped.
I'm not pear-shaped. You're pear-shaped.
I am pear-shaped.
All right, so what do you got on the side chat?
Man,
I'm
like, you guys are talking. I'm trying to keep up with this. Dad Mad stopped in and just say hi. He had to go out and hit work. We got Corey, Charlie from New Hampshire. Droop is hanging out. Vern, the face mullet from Dallas. Angry Boomer. Iowa Hog Rider is in the house here. We got Knuckles. Seen Knuckles in a while.
Knuckles, we ain't seen Knuckles in a bit. What's up, buddy?
He's drinking a Natty Light. God bless him.
So what I'm trying to do is
Kelly Lunsky, Charlie from New Hampshire, Toby Northern
what?
Gliding on Twos, Moose, Ty from Tennessee, bunch of folks in here. New York Hardcore, who is a new name. He's in Thailand, 80-something every day. Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
I'd take it.
I'm telling you. I bet you would, man. How long is your riding season there in Minnesota?
About half the year.
So 6 months still.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends. I mean, it changes every year, it seems like. But usually, we can start getting out maybe.
Oh, here we are.
April, May.
Yeah.
It's cold though, but
there's one person watching.
Yeah.
So before we get into questions for Andrew, we're trying something a little different tonight, and we're also streaming this on Facebook. because I kind of feel like it's a different crowd on Facebook than on
It
YouTube.
is.
So if you're watching this on Facebook, that's cool. But in your spare time, if you're not already, head over to the Baggers and Brews YouTube channel and go ahead and hit that subscribe over there. That helps us out tremendously. But you can keep on watching on Facebook though. That's all good.
What's up, Retna from St. Augustine? Can you see comments from Facebook real quick, just so people know?
They'll pop up in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only. Am I still on Facebook? No.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
Here's my Facebook. So I'm on there. There's only one person on there. So.
All right. Well, there you go.
But I am seeing, I think, the same comments that we got over here.
Okay. Good.
I got comments popping up, but they're
so
actually I'm seeing what you typed.
Okay. So real quick, Steve Bates, before we get into the show
Big
too
news.
much here. Big news on Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. New date, and Rogers, Arkansas will host.
So where's Rogers, Arkansas, and kind of from where
Compared
it was
to
originally?
Eureka Springs,
north, south, east, west.
I don't
Well,
know.
it wasn't in Eureka Springs. It was in Fayetteville, I believe.
Was it in Fayetteville?
I believe it was in Fayetteville. Hambone. All right, so if you want to get the guests talking, start asking some questions.
So, well, we just you talked about what you ride.
We'll go to 1A then.
The Road Glide. So did you pick that up new or used?
I bought it brand new, November of 2015. Rode it for 2 weeks. Parked it for the winter. That was a long winter. That was a long way.
Every time I buy a new Harley, I say I'm not buying another new Harley. My next one's going to be used. Yeah, right. And I buy another new Harley.
And every time you start talking about interest rates and blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's BS. So what did you have before you bought this one?
Before this, I had a 2005 Road King Classic.
Okay.
But it was it had an aftermarket fairing on it and hard bags, so it was kind of like a street glide, I guess.
Okay, I thought I saw it. Yeah. So you've ridden basically a Batwing, kind of, and this. What do you prefer?
Road Glide.
Yeah.
Actually, I started out with a Sportster 883. That was a 2003, and then I went to I ended up selling that and went for a few years without one, and then I bought a 99 Dyna lowrider convertible. And then the Road King, and now the Road Glide. So
okay.
Road Glide's my favorite.
Okay.
Well, it's our favorite too, without saying. I mean,
without a doubt.
It's
I haven't even ridden a Batwing, and I have no desire to. I've sat on one. That's all I need.
You didn't even test ride one. Did you test ride one?
Mm-mm. I sat on one, man. I just don't like how close to me that all the dash and everything is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wasn't sure when I bought it because I was looking at an ultra limited, because I was used to the Batwing, so I was going to go back to that, and then I kept looking at this Road Glide, and just decided to try it. I test rode at both of them, obviously, but even when I bought it, I wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure, but I'm really glad I went with it because I love it now.
Yeah. I mean, do you do a lot of long distance riding?
Not nearly as much as I would like to, but that's my favorite kind of riding. Okay. I mean, it's fun to ride around town and do day trips and stuff, but I love doing trips. So that's why I kept upgrading to bigger bikes to do the bigger trips, and can't afford to have more than one. So
makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Telling me I traded in 2 on this one. So
yeah, Street Glide represent. Todd from Tennessee rocking this Street Glide CVO. Listen, I'm not knocking them. I mean, I think they look good, and they got a cool shape. Just the silhouette, everything's cool, and it's just not for me when I sit on it. That's all. I'm not knocking them.
It's interesting. Everybody talked about the Road Glide's better at low speeds. The Street Glide, is better on the highway and all this stuff. When I test drove the Street Glide CVO. And around a parking lot, slow maneuvers, I didn't feel like it was any difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on a 900-pound bike. Like, what's a few extra pounds in the fairing going to make or not make, or on the bar is going to make or not make? So I didn't see any difference. The thing I didn't like about the Batwing, the Road Glide, the dash is way out in front of you.
Yeah.
And the Batwing, I kept feeling like to look at my gauges, I had to take my eyes off the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's just at my height. Yeah. Other people may be a little bit different, but yeah.
I can see that.
So
I can see that. I don't know. I couldn't get used. Just sitting on it for a couple minutes. I just couldn't deal with it so close to me. Claustrophobic. What else you got?
What else we got?
We got more.
So speaking of the Road Glide, it's kind of similar to Bert.
Yeah.
You are doing a Road Glide refresh project.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're pretty early into it right now. I've got, I think, only one official video up for it so far, but yeah, I just kind of had the idea because we're always trying to figure out content, obviously, but especially over the winter. But I just thought, I've had this thing for 6 years. I don't have any desire to get rid of it or anything. Like, just never even crossed my mind to go buy another bike. I just like it, but I just thought, well, maybe it's time for a bit of an upgrade and change some things up a little bit. So a lot of guys will call it a build series or whatever. And I'm like, I don't really feel like I'm building anything. I'm just taking parts off and putting different parts on or whatever. So
exactly.
I figured call it a refresh.
I like how you think.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll be able to do everything I want to, just because I'm a little bit limited on budget and resources and things like that. But made some pretty big changes to it so far, I think. So
you did the Dominator fender, I saw, right?
Yep.
What do you think of that thing?
I really like it a lot. Yeah, it really cleaned up the back end. And right now the tour pack's off, so I want to do a detached kit, but right now it's just altogether off. So
yeah. And that fender, man, and you had a little bit of a different rear end because you had the limited?
Yeah. Ultra, yeah.
Ultra. So your light was a little different back there, but just the way it changes up where your license plate and that rear light, it gets rid of that ugly rear light and gives you those sleek lights on the side. I think it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the Ultras have the silver cap at the bottom of the fender and all that too. So now all that's gone, and it looks a lot more, I don't know what you want to say, streamlined or clean or whatever, but I really like it.
What led you to go with the Advan Black stuff?
Just the opportunity was there, and kind of started building a bit of a relationship with those guys, and just decided to go that way. And
they're fun to work with. They're good people.
Yeah, I think so. They seem really, really nice, and the quality of their stuff is really good, actually. So
I agree.
Yeah, it's funny, every once in a while you have somebody pop into into the comments and they'll be like, it's Japanese this or it's whatever that, and everything we've had from them has been spot on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the color match is amazing. Like
perfect.
The color match is amazing, and none of their products feel like a flimsy, piece of junk, man. They're all solid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
with that.
Yeah. Cool.
So Knuckles said paint match is amazing. It is amazing, and for them to put out a product that is so close to like Harley's proprietary paint and do it with so many colors.
Oh yeah, they've got everything. Yeah,
they just released a handful that are new for 2022.
Yep.
So if they didn't have what you had, go check out their site because they might have added it. They added a handful. What you got on the side chat?
Nice. Oh, sorry, I'm just they're on their own tangent.
They usually are. I saw Angry Boomer buttering up the girls. What's up, Professional Monkey? He says Advan Black bags are made right down the road from Harley's. Exactly.
Yep.
So for the people complaining about it being, we had a guy go off on us about it being knockoff Chinese stuff or whatever. And
here's the thing, people buy a Harley. The bearings in your Harley aren't U.S. made. Half of your Harley's metric, and you're supporting Harley because it's an American company and it does employ, creates American jobs, and just like, Advan Black and so many other companies that we may look at, they're employing Americans just as much as anybody else is. So it's just, I don't know, get off the soapbox.
For sure.
So
great research team. Yeah, they're really good. As you've seen, you probably watched Monkey stuff, and they're just easy to work with. They're good people.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun to work with. I'm enjoying it.
So
what else you got?
Yeah, you got to appreciate a company where when you reach out to them, the CEO contacts you back and wants to actually get on the phone with you. And
yeah.
Yeah.
We had a nice long call with him the first time before we got any part at all, and talked to us for a while, man. He's just really engaging and just a good dude.
Yeah.
But even now, like if there's, he's very responsive. It's just like, chatting back and forth with anybody else. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. So I know you have bars on that bike.
Yep.
How you like those bars? I have a short
clip hangers.
Yeah,
I love them. Yeah, I like them a lot.
So
do you have them on yours too?
So I had the 14s on my 18 Road Glide, and I just got another pair of 14s that is next month going to go on the 21.
Yeah, they're good bars. I like them too because they're a little bit unique. I mean, you don't see them on everybody's bike, and they're adjustable, so you can really fit them to yourself and how you like them. I was wishing that they had 16s because that's what I originally wanted to go with, but the tallest ones they do is the 14, and I've been really happy with them. I think your only other option would be to buy higher bars and then just cut them off and put the clip-ons on there.
Put the clip-ons on there.
But then you'd have to extend all your wiring and everything. Like all my wiring and cables and everything is stock, which is really nice. So
now, you have heated grips though, right?
Not yet. No, that's one of the things I want to do this year. But
so
they're nice.
With the 14s, you're going to need a heated grip extension.
Okay.
So keep that in mind because when Austin installed the ones on my 18, that thing was really tight.
Okay.
It's probably too tight. So it's but yeah, I love them. I like them. Do you have them installed so they're straight across, or do you have the down angle on there? That's it.
Originally, I had them angled down, but I redid it, and now they're straight. I like them better straight this way. Yeah.
Sweet.
Who is Monkey talking about getting drunk in Daytona?
Our friend from
Alan?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Our friend from Advan.
Oh boy.
Speaking of Daytona, do you have any rallies coming up you think you're going to head to?
Well, I've always got Sturgis in my mind. I love going out there. It's 600 miles from me out in Custer where I camp. So that's always in the back of my mind, and I take the same week off every year whether I go or not, just in case. But
okay.
Yeah, so obviously I'd like to hit some other ones, but that one's just, I've done the Milwaukee Rally as well, but that one's just nice because it's not too far, and I love riding in the Black Hills. So
yeah, it's definitely nice. Definitely nice. Camping in Custer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We had the buffalo incident when we were in it wasn't an incident, but we had a lot of buffalo around us.
Yeah.
It was unsettling, and it was unsettling. Well, I mean, my bike was on, so at least I could move. Your bike wasn't. You were walking.
Yeah.
And it was hot, so he put his vest in the Piney Princess's Dyna bag and turned his bike off because we were stuck in traffic waiting for all these buffalo to go by. And this buffalo starts walking up the bank, and he goes to start the bike, and she was like 20 feet away.
It happens.
The first year we were out there, we weren't really used to the area and stuff. We were trying to get back to our campsite, and we ended up on the Wildlife Loop, which we had never been on. I mean, obviously we know now that it's easy riding, but we had no idea at the time. So it wasn't dark yet when we got there, but we had to stop because there was buffalo all over the road.
Yeah.
And I'm telling these guys, like, we got to figure out a way to get through these things before it gets dark, because this is unfamiliar territory and we don't know, we don't know what's out there. So we're all pulled over to the side of the road, and this family comes up in this car. So I said, hop on your bikes. We're following them through. So we get, they start working their way through this herd of buffalo, or herd, yeah. And we get like halfway through them, and the car just stopped. And, they're taking pictures and everything. And like the buffalo are like working their way, like circling us, And I was like, oh man, this is not going to be good. So we just start, revving the bikes up and hoping that they get the hint. And then we did manage to survive that one, but it was pretty scary. And
Yeah, they're big when you're on a bike.
What's that?
They're big when you're on a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, for sure. So then by then it's like pitch black outside and we can't see anything. We're on a road that we don't know. And, we were used to riding a lot of the roads out there where it's just a straight drop down to your death if you go off the road. So, I mean, obviously the wildlife loop is super easy riding and there's no big drops there, but a little intense. Or, the first time not knowing what was ahead. So
yeah. Heck yeah.
And then we're riding older bikes with crappy headlights. And
how's the Milwaukee Rally? Because that's one we're thinking about doing.
Yeah, so I was out there for one of the anniversary years. What year was that? Must have been, man, I don't even remember. 17, 18, maybe 18. And it's a little bit different. Like I haven't been to any of the other ones, so like it seemed more spread out because it's at like all the different Harley dealerships and stuff around there. So it's not like there's bikes everywhere like there is out in the Black Hills during Sturgis.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more cars and everything. And I don't know. It's just it's a lot different experience. It's fun though. I mean, I really like that area too. And Milwaukee's got a ton to offer, restaurants and just a ton of stuff going on. So, but I don't like it as much as Sturgis, but Sturgis is just hard to describe. That's a whole nother thing. So,
yeah.
Monkey wants to know if you guys remember riding pre-halogen headlights.
I don't know.
Apparently, he's a lot older than us.
He's not that much older than we are, though. That's the thing. He thinks he's older. He thinks he thinks we're millennials.
That's funny.
He's like, we're at the Cackleberry. He was like, you millennials. I was like, who is it? What? No.
You sure I'm not? I feel like I might be older than him.
I think you are older than he is. He just doesn't realize it.
Yeah. So Pro Monkey and Moose are talking about strap-ons and then trying to project that gayness onto us.
Yeah, no. That seems like a team effort.
Well, it is a strap-on. It takes a team effort.
Oh, that's funny.
Pre-halogen, huh?
Old dude. So what made you start YouTube, Andrew?
Geez, it's been so long ago. I don't even remember.
Almost 8 years.
Yeah. Started in like 13 or the end of 2012.
It's been 8 years.
I think, well, a lot of it was when I bought that Dyna, that was in 2009. And I wanted to start doing some trips and stuff. We had a long weekend trip planned. And so I was kind of trying to look around the internet and stuff about like, what's the best way to pack your motorcycle for a trip? And like, how am I going to get all this gear on here or whatever, and it just wasn't there. So I think that's kind of like when it started, like why there needs to be a place where like some of this information exists for new people who don't know what the heck they're doing,
Right.
And then I think a lot of it came out after I watched Long Way Round or whatever the first one was. I was like, these guys got it all figured out. Like they got people to sponsor their ride and like their gear and their motorcycles, and like obviously they're big names, so they have a little more pull than I do. But I was like,
right,
it's worth a try, right? So I didn't, I went into it not knowing anything about camera gear, not knowing anything about editing or YouTube, or just trying to fly by the seat of my pants pretty much. And yeah, I think I've come a long ways since then. Hopefully I have. Hopefully I've learned a thing or two, but yeah, it's fun. I like it a lot. I was kind of burnt out on editing a little bit for a while, but then I started trying some new things and kind of got excited about that again. And so
Yeah. Nice.
Do you remember what your very first upload was to YouTube?
I think some video of some LED lights that I had on my bike that I recorded with my phone.
Yeah. I went back and watched today. I wanted to go all the way back to the beginning and see what was the first video, and it was you were just clicking through your LED light colors for about a minute and a half. No, I don't even think you said anything.
I doubt that I did, because I was nervous about talking on video, nervous about being on video, and I think I did a couple of those, and then I ended up getting a deal with Ram Mounts and ended up having to do some product reviews for the stuff that they sent. And I think I had gotten that GoPro Hero 3 for like Christmas or my birthday or something, and ended up using that to record some of the first videos. And so yeah, that's where it all started. Kind of horrible, really not very good at all.
That's all of us, man.
Yeah. Did we talk in our first one?
Very little bit. Very, very little bit at the end.
Yeah. Oh, we did, like at the end.
At the very end, we kind of bashed the ride that we were on. Because that was a charity ride, right?
That was the Covered Bridge ride.
Which is a charity ride.
Oh, which is a charity ride.
It's they're raising money for something. I don't know what.
Yep. So, and the only reason we talked is I think because I jammed the GoPro in like our faces and was there was no chance.
We didn't even have Austin on that one because we lost him halfway through or not even halfway through the ride to guess what? A broke down bike.
Broke down Road King.
That's the theme.
Too funny. Yeah, I was at the beginning of his stator going out, and bike was getting like really hot and vomiting. And we were coming down to that first covered bridge where we're going to stop, and look at some bikes, take some pictures in front of the bridge. And as we're coming down to the bridge, I could see his lights like blink, 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 blink. And I was, that bike's never starting.
Sure enough.
Didn't make it. That's good. You started YouTube like with a plan, man.
Somewhat of a plan. Yeah, I mean, I think originally I named it Touring Midwest. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just ride around the Midwest and check out like restaurants and places to see and things to do, and like didn't even consider the fact that would cost money and take time that I don't have either of,
Exactly.
So I'm like, all right, well, I need something to get going here, like make some videos, and then things will get rolling and channel do good and take off. And so here I am like 8-9 years later, and still I'm just waiting. But yeah, it's all right though. I mean, the travel videos do pretty good, but I started doing some product reviews and stuff, and they were doing pretty well. And then I think probably my like how to install videos are usually my most popular ones, so depending on what it is. But
the install videos, they're funny. They kind of trickle in views.
Yeah. It's nice because that's evergreen content. So I mean, it's always searchable, and people are looking it up.
It's the big YouTube debate. Do you do searchable or recommended content?
I think you got to kind of do both.
Yep. As motovloggers, we do both.
Yeah.
We don't have a choice, right? I mean, because your rides aren't searchable. Your travel stuff is kind of searchable, but kind of recommended.
Right.
Depending upon the destination.
I think the balance is like you have to create content for your current subscribers, but then you also have to create content that brings more people in. So I don't know how good I am at either one of those things, but just keep trying things until something works and you figure out the recipe, right?
You got to create content for yourself.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean that's the big thing. It's you know,
Knuckles says all road glide videos do so well.
eh.
Well, not the ones with your poop brown. But
Yeah.
all the other ones do good.
I had this bike, you know.
Big rolling turd.
I got rid of that bike. They were like, "Thank God you sold that bike."
Thank God you only had it like a year.
2 years, couple of years.
Felt like an eternity riding around with you. Later, Hook Dog. Thanks for popping in, man.
I can't even deal with the side chat right now because they're still like.
There's Spanish typing in Spanish. There's all kinds of weirdness going on. Yeah,
Monkey's starting a new channel.
Moving.
Monkey's starting a new channel, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Don't even want to know what that's about.
Yeah. I was trying to find the name of it here. It's not good.
Strap-ons and bald men?
Something like that.
Beard strokes, what?
Oh man. So we know what are the plans for like this next season coming up for the channel?
Man, it's a good question. Hopefully more camping. I missed out on a lot of stuff this past year because I broke my wrist in April, so then I was out. I was off work from April till the end of July, and I mean, being off work you'd think would be great, but I couldn't do anything else either. So didn't get any camping, didn't get any trips in. In fact, my YouTube channel suffered a lot because there wasn't hardly any content there. So trying to get the algorithm and stuff going now has been a little bit of a struggle after taking so long off. But
it's
so hopefully we've got a couple trips that Knuckles and I are talking about, and then possibly Sturgis, but it's kind of just all up in the air so far. Nothing's 100% set in stone. So
you and Knuckles, you guys are not close, right?
Yeah, he's in Houston, Texas.
Yeah. That's not around the corner.
Nope.
No. Straight shot.
Straight.
Shit. As the crow flies.
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's. I was shocked to learn how close we were when we stopped and when we were doing our Sturgis trip out.
Yeah, I had no idea that was your neck of the woods.
Yep. Like 12 minutes or so from Austin, and I think you guys said you stayed there, and then Bergdale's is just on the other side of town from me. So,
wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So, it was a cool dealership.
That was a nice
I was watching that video, and I'm like, wait, that's Bergdale's.
Yep.
That was a good video. I like that. That was one of my favorite videos that I've edited that second day to Sturgis out there. That was a fun one. That was a good trip, though. That was like a good part of the ride. We were, across Pennsylvania, across Ohio, through Chicago where the toll booths didn't want to open and people had bike parts falling off and check engine lights going on. And finally we got to past Chicago, and it was a nice ride to Sturgis.
It was.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a computer with so you could do some editing while you were there, or did you do it all when you got back?
I was doing a small bit of editing, I think, when we were out there.
We were mostly transferring
but
data.
A lot of it was just moving footage. I mean, when we were in Sturgis, we recorded somewhere around 120 gigs worth of footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love doing trips and stuff like that. And because you end up with all this content, but then it's almost a little bit overwhelming when you get home and get it on the computer and you're like, oh man, I got to go through all this now, and figure out what to use. And it's great because you can make a ton of videos out of them, but
it doesn't bother me that much.
No, it doesn't bother him at all.
He's good.
Yeah, when he came back from Sturgis, and if you've ever dealt with GoPro footage, GoPro just slaps GH and numbers.
Oh yeah,
it's just numbers. I had to come over here, and I'm like, we need to go through the footage, and I pulled up the whole list of stuff that he recorded when he went to Sturgis last year, and he was like, all of them, and I was like, We need to go through all of them.
I recorded them all in a row.
They weren't.
I recorded them in a row. Chronological order.
Oh man.
I don't know what your Mac does when it transfers it, but I had it all in order for you. So who was that asked on to and go? Yeah, we're in South Jersey, man.
Yep.
We're out of South Jersey.
It's upsets or pendants. We got a bunch of new people in here. Winroad, obviously, we've been chatting with.
She's stirring up trouble, I can tell.
Jim Reynolds, what's up, Jim? The Monkeys, of course. Thank you guys for plugging us on the gram today. And Professional Monkey just did some fishtail installs on the Vikla.
Yep.
I saw that video pop up. I haven't watched it yet, but
So Winroad, wait, go back up.
Where?
Up. The other up. There you go. Winroad says, Baggers and Brews, Miss Monkey, Stacy, Giacomo, and I are here for your Spanish-speaking viewers. Stacy speaks Spanish?
Not a lick. Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, wait, what?
Just because I speak more Spanish than her.
She's Puerto Rican?
And she's Puerto Rican. So, yeah, Andrew, we say Puerto Rican because her and her three sisters make one full Puerto Rican.
Okay.
She's Google translating everything, and Des thought she could speak Spanish. Dallas wants to know where Bodine 84 is.
He's frozen in Michigan because it's no warmer.
No
it's no warmer in there.
I wonder what it is there right now, actually.
Oh, man.
I'm going to look.
Check it out. Let us know. That's crazy. I can't believe minus 20 something. Oh gosh.
Oh, that's brutal.
Touring.
It's like 6 below, but then with wind chill, it adds another 20. So
Andrew, Iowa Hog Rider. I don't know if you know Iowa Hog Rider. He said he's about 2 hours from you.
Yeah.
Yep. He says he'd be glad to meet up and put some miles down with you if you want.
He's a good dude.
We might need
this weekend.
Not this weekend.
Not this weekend.
I got plans, and they involve staying inside where it's warm.
I got plans by the fire.
I got plans that don't involve the outdoors. You mean you don't snowshoe? You don't snowmobile? You don't do all that cold weather stuff?
The only thing that I will do in the winter is ice fishing, but that's inside a house with heat. So
that's exciting. Yeah, I've never understood the philosophy of putting a shack on ice and then heating it.
It's great.
What are you catching?
I usually go for panfish, crappie, and bluegill and whatnot, but walleye's huge here because obviously Minnesota. But yeah, or perch.
Yeah, perch.
Usually little stuff, but
we have a lot of we don't have a lot of walleye here in Jersey, but that's one of my favorite freshwater fishes.
Oh yeah, that's our state fish.
So Dana, answer your question. Yes, I did. But it was also midnight, and I was about a 12-pack of Yingling Hershey Porter's Deep. So I don't know if it was so much that I was actually emotional because of the game or just because I had a lot to drink. But either way, yeah, it was kind of a.
I don't know. Your Facebook post was pretty emotional.
No, I wrote that when I was drunk too.
Yeah,
so
you are my quarterback. Like, what is this? You are my captain.
It's my quarterback, man. Listen, you're the Eagles. You've never had a good quarterback, so you don't know what it's like to have a good quarterback for a long time. Just name one.
We had Cunningham.
For how long?
I don't know.
7 years?
Something like that.
All right. Doesn't add up. 18 years, bro. I was just a young 24-year-old when he was drafted or something like that.
Oh, my God.
So, yes, I did. And it was a good game. And we're going to win this weekend, too. And we're going to make it in the playoffs. Let's go Jaguars.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho, ice fishing and Jack Daniels says Abel rides.
Yeah, even if you don't catch anything, it's good to be out there. It's just relaxing. Bring some beers.
What are you sitting on?
A chair.
A lawn chair. Okay, as long as it's not a wooden stool.
Yeah. A lot of guys will sit out there on their 5-gallon buckets, and
no.
That's not comfortable enough.
That's just asking for some hemorrhoid flare up.
Yeah.
It's freezing, and you're on a hard wooden bucket for hours.
Yeah.
Dad with a bike says it's 42 in Austin, and that is not okay. Yeah, well, Austin gets its share of
42. I take some 42.
Yeah, they Austin gets cold.
I rode home in the 40s the other night,
Did you?
Yeah, coming back from Terrace. 99 RU grad says 16 tonight near Detroit. Not too bad. It's cold, but it's not too bad.
It's 20 in Michigan. I don't know exactly where Bodine lives, but
Well, he said, what did he say?
He's in the woods.
16 near Detroit. Bodine is actually about 20 minutes or so from 99 RU grad.
okay.
So 16 there. So nothing to complain about as far as you're concerned.
Yeah, actually, it's been a pretty decent winter around here. We haven't had a ton of snow.
It just
And it
started.
hasn't been super cold until this week. Just got
He's like
really
3
cold.
months into winter, dude. Our winter just started. His winter didn't just start.
No way.
When did it get cold out there?
It's the same date for everybody.
Yeah.
December 21st.
Let's see, November-ish.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So my birthday's in October, and it can go either way because we've had some years like the last couple where it's been in the 70s on my birthday, and then we've had other years where it's been snowing on my birthday. So it just depends.
Did Charlie just call us a local bar? I'm trying to understand that.
I've gone from a
that
national
analogy.
chain monkey to a local bar.
Might go either way. What do you prefer, chains or?
Oh, would you
mom
rather
and pops?
be Applebee's or a pub?
Listen, you don't want to go to Applebee's alone.
No.
You don't
That'd
want
be awkward.
Couples retreat.
Okay,
Come
my
on,
man. Good
come
job.
on.
You got one.
Come on, I'm watching movies these
Good
days.
job. What's up, Gauthier? How's it going, Mike? Long time no see. Your name just came up. I was talking to Dave yesterday, and your name came up because he's talking about some bike trips, and so obviously he started talking about you. So I think he misses you, man. You need to give him a call. Craft beer bar. I don't understand any of this. Birds reciting Dead Poet Society.
Captain, my captain.
Is that Dead Poet Society?
Yeah, it is actually.
I haven't seen that movie in 20 years.
Oh man.
All good, Mike. All good. He said he's recruiting you to go to Laconia next year for the 100th. And I told him because Dave's talking about coming out for the 100th.
Chris Dodd said it here. Minnesota has 9 months of winter and 3 months of poor sledding.
We have 2 seasons, winter and road construction.
That's it. That's what I say about Ohio.
Yeah.
Winter
What road
construction.
did we go? What state did we go through on the way to Sturgis that wasn't crappy roads? Can you think of one? Because I don't remember one.
Honestly, I thought Wisconsin.
A lot of those made Jersey look good. Wisconsin was decent.
I thought Wisconsin. I didn't think Minnesota was terrible.
No, those two were okay.
But I thought Wisconsin was pretty good.
Yeah, Wisconsin and
And
Minnesota were okay.
You know what? It's all relative because when you ride through Iowa, everybody looks good.
Yeah, Iowa's bad.
Iowa's got the worst roads in the world
on the highway.
Yes, I mean some of North Dakota was bad.
Obviously, Ohio was.
Because in North
Illinois
Dakota there
wasn't
was so
good.
much construction. There was a
Oh, yeah.
lot of construction in North Dakota.
So that is a sweet idea, Mike. And I told Dave that if he makes the trip back next year for Laconia, we would definitely make our way up there to hang out. If he's going to come all the way from Arizona, we'll make it happen. The entire state of Kentucky was like trench warfare. I can imagine, man. There's a lot of bad roads around the country, boy. Tell you what, you go on a nice motorcycle road trip and you find bad roads real quick.
Oh my God,
they're everywhere, man. It's probably easier just talking with the places that have nice roads.
Very, very rarely on a bagger do you bottom out your front suspension. And
Iowa,
it happened. It happened in Iowa.
yeah.
I mean,
Came off the seat a couple times too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw Austin come off the seat. The legs were like, whoop.
Austin has no leverage. So,
and his bars are high, so it's like
some of the wind just makes him come off the seat. He's like Snoopy, just hanging out. Yeah. He's clapping in the back.
Got those big bars on there.
I don't want to visit Massachusetts. No, thank you.
Keep it.
Too many mass holes up there.
So in 8 years, then obviously that break, kind of gave you a little bit of a beating. Well, what have you learned on YouTube? What have you learned about YouTube?
Oh man, the list is long. Well, I think consistency is big, which I haven't always been good at. Like I said when I started, I had no idea what I was doing. So if I had something to upload, I did, and if I didn't, whatever. And I would just take the whole winter off because I'm like, it's a motorcycle channel and I can't ride, so what's the point in trying?
Right.
Which, that obviously didn't do me any favors. So, and that went on for quite a while. My channel didn't really start taking off. Well, not that it's really taken off so far either, but like it didn't start growing until after I got the road glide and kind of gained some attention through having that. And then what have I learned? Man, I've learned a lot. Editing, audio, camera gear, just everything. It's a lot. It's a lot you have to know.
What are you using to edit with?
Final Cut Pro.
My man.
That's what you use, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I'm editing on a 2012 MacBook, not MacBook, Mac Mini. And it's just, I mean, it's been a really solid computer. It's been very faithful, but
it's time to upgrade, my friend.
It's way time to upgrade. Yeah. Like I'm having trouble because like I feel like I'm getting better at editing and I want to do more things. And then I've got motion also, but motion just doesn't work on my computer very well. So I definitely need to upgrade.
Yeah, I had a MacBook Pro that I think was like a 2012 or 2013 or something like that. And Final Cut Pro, even with that, because it was the laptop, it was and when I bought it, I didn't buy it with the intention of editing videos. So the video card was kind of, not upgraded like it should have been. The RAM wasn't upgraded like it should have been. It was a base laptop. And that thing would get so hot it would just shut down.
Yeah. Which one do you have now?
So right now I have a 20, I guess maybe a 20. When did we start the channel? 2019? I got a MacBook Pro from 2019.
You didn't get it right away though, right? You were using something else?
I used my old MacBook Pro for like the first couple of videos.
Yeah.
And then after we did, once we decided like that this was what we were going to, do, I had to get something else because time is an issue.
Oh yeah.
And the amount of time that, it's one thing to spend time moving footage onto your laptop and then organizing that footage and then editing, but the rendering of the video and the exporting of the files, it takes so much time on a, on a slower computer that it's painful.
Charlie says the Mac Mini now has the M1 chip.
Yeah, okay. That new M1 chip, and now they've got the M1 Pro and the M1 Max, which that Max is just more than we need, but the Pro would be amazing.
Yeah, and you know what? You get more power, you get more bang for your buck in a desktop.
I know, but I've been stuck in this basement editing videos for 8 years, and I just kind of want to be able to sit outside in the summer and edit.
Time for a laptop. You'll never do that, but it's good to have that thought.
Yeah. I think, as far as trips too, like just being able to take it on trips and at least get the video off of your SD cards and onto the computer, that's great. So
yeah, it does make a big difference. And we have been on trips where I have edited videos and I have, done some stuff on the trip. So it does make life a lot easier, but it is, something else to carry.
You still don't edit and put out videos while we're on trips like Bob and Tam do.
Yeah. Listen, I can't be as good as Bob. Pa-ting. Andrew must not watch Bob and Tam.
Glad you said it. He's like, what are you talking about? Bob and Tam.
He's like, I don't know.
You don't know who Bob and Tam are?
Uh-uh.
Oh wow.
Oh, Andrew, you gotta go. You gotta go check out Bob and Tam.
Glad on Tuesday says he's about to steal his son's gaming PC for his edits.
There you go. That's probably the thing to do. There, Droop gave a patang professional monkey.
Patang. That's one of my favorite words too.
Ting. That's too funny.
I love Bob and Tam, don't you?
It's too funny, man. He schooled me. He schooled me about Daytona in my comments.
He sure did.
He was like, "You don't know what you're talking about, boy."
Bob and Tim are pineapple farmers from Arizona.
There you go. Here come the pineapples.
The pineapples.
Andrew, do you know the meaning of an upside down pineapple?
I do not.
Really? Them Midwest, they're just very.
They're just straight and vanilla.
They're just
We're
very
pretty innocent up here.
clean cut, is what I was gonna say. You called them vanilla, which is very rude.
Could the side chat please let Andrew know the meaning of the upside down pineapple? Where's Monkey when I need him?
Monkey can. Bob tells it the way he sees it.
He does.
Well,
what's up? Dave's here.
Okay.
What up, Dave?
Pineapples, sell pineapples. Upside down pineapple means you like to party. Well, that's a little vague. Miss Monkey says she rejoined right as a pineapple comes up. Well, it's your husband's fault.
They must have been taking a nap.
They were taking a nap. They were only been gone like 4 minutes. Monkey must be exhausted.
Chris Petrolio's got it. There you go. They like the key party, Corey says.
Okay, Dupe said upside down pineapple means you like to share.
There you go.
He's not picking up what we're laying. He's just like, dude.
They're swingers, Andrew.
All right.
He's like, that's good, George. Next question, George.
Moving on.
Professional Monkey. Yeah, no, the Bob and Tam's pre-rally stuff, I always watch them like around Sturgis because they're always doing lives from Sturgis, or if you're at a rally and
listen, they do their work, man, and they give you some good ideas of places to hit and different off the wall stuff to hit that you might not have known about at different rallies. I give them credit. They do a lot of work, man. They give you a lot of good information. Especially if you're new to a rally.
I think they're one. I don't know. I think they're probably one of the best rally channels on YouTube because they do so many rallies and they do them live.
They know more about Sturgis than any other YouTube channel.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, just kidding. Oh, get serious on
Oh
me.
man, I'm telling you.
All right, what do you got?
What do I got,
Come
man?
on, what do you got, man?
I don't know. What else do I got? I'm looking. We skip. We cover stuff. 3F. What is one piece of advice you would give to anyone looking to start a YouTube channel?
Oh man, just take the step. Just record. Hit that record button,
Yep.
The only thing stopping you. You're one opportunity away from amazing things.
So inspirational. You're one video away from having a video blow up.
That's right.
I look at Bert all the time and I'm like, this could be the one, Bert.
You do. Look, we make Droop a moderator, and now we got to go and we got to edit his comments.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You need moderators for your moderators.
We do.
Yeah.
That's what Piney Princess is supposed to be handling that, but she's probably sleeping by now.
Yeah, she was in here.
I know she was, but she's not feeling great, so she might feel asleep.
All the live streams we've done, I've just figured out tonight how to make people moderators.
I know you did. Well,
learn new things every day.
You're a little slow, no big deal. Think Media Channel intro words. Well, you gotta just press record. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's true. What's your one piece of advice?
I mean, you just got to be yourself. I mean, that's the big thing. You got to be yourself and be consistent.
Yeah.
It's because if you think you're gonna carry on some persona for your YouTube career, you're not gonna have a very long YouTube career. It just doesn't work out. But it's
that's true because people start noticing you when you're out at rallies and stuff, and then they're like, don't seem like the same person. So
Ty just asked a trick question. It's impossible to answer.
Best 80s movie?
You can't answer that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
How can you not answer that?
Because it was the 80s. All the movies were great.
Oh my God. Just make a decision. Commit.
80s were awesome. So what is it then?
Stripes.
No. I love Stripes, but it ain't the best movie in the 80s.
Come on.
Come on.
There you go. Weird Science. Porky's.
Weird Science is pretty dope. Goonies. Come on, Goonies.
Goonies isn't even up there for
Oh,
me.
you're just not a very fun person. That's why.
Come on, dude.
Goonies never died, George. You just have to apologize at least
terrible.
once a week.
Weird Science. There you go.
I do like some Weird Science, though.
Roadhouse.
With Top Gun?
Top Gun. Yeah.
Mhm.
Roadhouse is not. I love some Roadhouse. It's not in the top. Of
Red Dawn, though. Blaze
Red
came up
Dawn.
with Red Dawn. Red Dawn could be up there.
There's so many, man. I'm sure people are gonna come up with.
Dirty Dancing. It figures Troop would
He
say
ain't
Dirty
got no
Dancing.
license, Lisa. That's right. Weird Science. I love it. What about License to Drive?
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, there's so many 80s movies that are just classics.
Toby Stripes. Yes. Real Genius. Red
Real
Dawn.
Genius was good. Yep. Those are a lot of good ones.
Ferris Bueller. I mean, you know.
That wasn't 80s? That wasn't early 90s? That was 80s?
Ferris Bueller?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 80s. Because they had the Porsche. You know, they're trying to run the
Well, it was
Porsche
an
backwards to
old
take
Porsche.
the
It
miles
wasn't-
off. Karate Kid. Now,
Karate
there
Kid,
you go.
I mean, that's a
What's up, Barber? So, Stacy and I just started watching
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
I love that
On
show.
Snapchat. What do you think of it?
So, Cobra Kai is good stuff,
I think
man.
it's funny.
Just binge watched season 4.
Did
Just finished
you?
it the other night.
In the
Yeah.
middle of
I
it.
just finished one. So,
Miss Monkey wants to know what the best 80s movie with a motorcycle is.
Ooh.
Oh, man. 80s movie with a motorcycle.
When did Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man come out?
Probably in
80s?
the 80s. If not early 90s. I don't remember.
That was a great movie, though.
yeah.
80s
Terminator.
movie with-
Toby hit it. Terminator.
Yeah, I mean, that's a classic.
I mean, Terminator, you know, put the fat boy on the map.
yeah, it did.
Put
Cobra
the,
Kai Rocks is 99 RE grad. Have to watch the new one.
Ooh, it was
Yeah,
91.
that was Mad Max. Easy Rider was an 80s movie?
I think Angry Boomer's got his decades mixed up.
That was a 70s movie.
Mm-hmm.
Stone Cold was good. It did have a motorcycle in it, right?
So did Top Gun. They said
Yeah.
Prince, Barbara
It
CBO.
was-
Purple Rain had a motorcycle in it too.
That's true, too.
Easy Rider was 69.
69, Boomer. We're talking 80s, bro.
Cannonball Run had a Smokey and the Bandit had a bike in it too. I'm pretty sure there was a bike in Smokey and the Bandit.
No.
No,
No.
I have to look that
And
up.
Cannonball Run, I don't think it was till Cannonball Run 2, but that still might have been the 80s.
Huh?
I don't think the bike was until the second one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Beyond the Law, that was good too.
What was?
Beyond the Law. Toby just mentioned it.
Yeah, who was
Charlie
it?
Sheen.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, vaguely remember that one. Grease 2. Stop it, Piney Princess. Grease 2. Did have a bike in it, though.
All right, Knuckles, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Scarface.
Later, Knuckles.
So, what was I? Oh, freaking this sidetrack gets my brain. Do you still stay in contact with the Braptown crew?
Yep. Yeah. Knuckles is one of them.
Yep.
Mhm.
Skid Pig, Stevie TV, Dad and Mad.
How come that didn't
And,
keep going longer?
Well, I mean, the crew is still going.
It's like the
strong.
lives.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, we were doing the premiere nights, and we were doing them on Friday nights, I think, or whatever, and it just didn't work out for everybody. You know, we gave it a good run, but
Yeah, it's hard to coordinate.
Skid Pig, he ended up finding a different day that worked really well for him, and his channel has just taken off since then. So
Where's he at now?
Australia,
Well, no, I know that, but with
Oh.
subs.
I don't know.
41, I think.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
But he kind of got away from motorcycle stuff, right? He does more
He's doing a lot of fishing and
fishing
crabbing,
and
adventure
outdoor
stuff.
Mud crabs.
Yep. Yeah.
mud crabs and drinking in the shed.
And wrestling Crocs. Not crocodiles, like Crocs, the shoes.
Like Crocs the shoes.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Crocs right now.
I know. I'm about to wrestle some Crocs.
Do you wear Crocs, Andrew?
Any which way but loose.
Just around the house.
See,
Never leave
Andrew
the
owns some
house.
Crocs. See,
Does
They're
he?
comfortable.
But did you hear what he said?
he said just around the house.
Just around the house.
Listen, I'm comfortable.
You can do whatever you want around your house. I won't judge you. Bring that shit outdoors or to my house. Now I get to judge you.
You seen the videos where they put him in off-road mode, right?
Yes.
Put that flap down in the back.
He refuses to put his in off-road mode. I don't think he's athletic enough to handle it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
The Wraith. Oh my God, The Wraith was such a good movie, dude. You remember The Wraith?
Nah, I didn't see
Oh
that.
my goodness.
That's
Brooke
funny.
Monkey likes to bring up really awkward, off-the-wall topics in the side chat.
Well, where's he at now?
He said best 80s car movies.
Oh, best. I mean, that's Smokey and the Bandit, right?
I don't know. Was that 80s?
I don't
Or
know.
was it 70s?
I assume that was 80s.
I felt like it was 79, but I could be wrong.
79, really? That close?
Well, it wouldn't be in the 80s. I mean, I'm just going by the rules. In that case, 77. Nah, it was an 80s movie.
Oh,
You're so
man.
weird, dude. What else you got for him?
What's your favorite EDC item you currently carry? Because I know you do some of that on your channel.
I think for every day, probably. I don't even have it with me. I've got a little. Let's see, it is everyday carry, but I didn't put it back in my pants after I took.
You're
a
at
shower.
home. Got it.
I've got a little slim wallet that I carry around, so I don't have to wear the big one in the back pocket.
Okay.
So that's definitely every day.
Like one of those little metal.
Yeah, it's a leather one, but
okay.
yeah.
That's what I have. I forget the brand, but I like it, and it would be one of my favorites too. I mean, it's obviously an everyday because it's your wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much better than the old school big gold wallet in your back pocket crap.
Yeah, I'm over the big wallet thing. I just haven't found a small one that I'm in love with yet. Because I have that kind with the hard sides where it's like you're fishing the credit cards out. And half the time, like I'm at the doctor's office and I pull out the card and it's like all the cards come out. Like I need all of them out to find what I'm looking for. So just, I don't know, it's a struggle.
Yeah,
I think your EDC should be Stacy. She should just go everywhere with you and do everything for you.
Yeah, well, listen, don't knock it till you try it.
Oh my goodness. What's your if you had to, what knife are you carrying around with you?
I've got just a basic like box cutter. We open up a ton of boxes and stuff at work, so we're always cutting tape and stuff. So that works the best for every day, just because the tape will dull up a blade in a hurry. So this one I can just switch the razor blade out, but so nothing fancy at the moment.
Yeah, I like the bug out. I just haven't sprung for one yet.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're not cheap.
They're cool. Mrs. Monkey says Back to the Future. Now that's a car movie.
Like I said, well, yeah, if you're going car movie.
Yeah.
The 80s is just freaking ridiculous. That was back when they made good movies. Now all they do is redo movies. It's either a redo of a movie or it's a comic book movie. That's all you get now. The 80s just pumped out classics, man.
Toby said Labyrinth. Remember David Bowie like rolling that spear around his hand in Labyrinth?
Labyrinth was good. Buck was. Wait, what? Is that is Uncle Buck, isn't it?
Old timer, yeah, I don't know.
Stallone's Cobra. I watched that. That car was badass. That was a good movie too. Teen Wolf. Holy crap! Everybody's googling all the old movies and then trying to act like they remember them. I'm on to you guys.
Mrs. Monkey sitting at the desk on Poppy, Google movies.
Google movies. I'm pooping. Leave me alone. Great Outdoors. I just watched that yesterday. Not yesterday, day before yesterday.
Motor Ramblings. What's up?
Great Outdoors.
So if you like the craft leather stuff, the YouTube channel you should check out called Little King Goods.
Okay.
He is basically has a craft leather business that he brought to YouTube, and he makes some really cool stuff.
All right.
Never heard of it.
So Little King Goods. You know, I found Little King Goods through Peter McKinnon, my buddy Pete.
My buddy Pete. I love
Big
that.
Trouble in Little Chinatown. That's an 80s movie.
Pete and I go way back.
Oh, you and Pete go way back? Yeah, you're close.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Who are we talking about?
Peter McKinnon. Also a fan. Andrew also.
Not into
He liked one of my comments one time.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
still waiting
nice.
for that moment.
You gotta comment more.
I was once first comment on one of his videos a long time ago, so I commented first, and the
That's
guy
not gonna cut it.
the guy after me commented second, and he he commented on second and said, "Thank God somebody was second." I was like,
Oh,
you man. Oh, too funny. See, Motor Rambling Stripes. I have the Stripes fan
hey,
club,
Motor
man.
Ramblings. I didn't see you in there. Yeah, is a
Stripes
good movie, man. I
Stripes
love
fan
Stripes.
club.
How can you not like Stripes? Name dropping George.
Yeah, Big Bert name dropping. Hey, listen, man. When you got to learn to edit, Bert's gonna be watching more Peter McKinnon. He just doesn't realize it yet because he's
Nah, I'm gonna pay my own way.
he's using some Premiere Pro
I'm
to
not a
throw down
follower.
some edits.
Just need a new computer. The Rock is part of the relaunch of Big Trouble in Little China. What?
Are they redoing that? I hate it when they
The
do
Rock
that.
is part of the. They're redoing. No. I'm
No.
sorry. There's only one Jack Burton.
Professional Monkey says he wants a flamethrower in his RV. Listen, buddy, you got enough problems with fires and RVs and trucks, man.
It's good video content, good YouTube content. Go
You
for it.
ta-
I say go for it.
You're telling me we
Prevent assault vehicle.
we lit his truck on fire at the Cackleberry, and I had it every minute on film.
Yeah, screw the fire thing. I just want to go back to the lobster tails. They were really good with that.
With the Saison
The
Completus,
salsa completo.
the salsa completus.
The salsa completo was awesome on that.
Oh, a bunch of gringos.
So, hold on. I had a question in there and I can't see him because not there. The
Where?
questions.
Oh, here.
Oh, what was I going to ask?
Do that?
What?
No.
Uh,
Better leave the Lost Boys. See, that's another good one. The Lost Boys.
Piney Princess will fight you over that.
What's up, Belle?
We're sitting in silence here. This is awkward. We're sitting here reading the comments.
I know because they're like flying by
They're
tonight.
very entertaining. I keep glancing. I keep going.
No, you never know what's going to happen over there, Andrew.
So
Sometimes
distracting.
it gets a little crazy.
So you mentioned in one of your most recent videos, upgrade season, you called it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So how do you manage and what do you do to keep a channel going? A motorcycle, and if not motorcycle, camping and outdoor channel going when it's minus 20 out for several months.
It's tricky, man, because they always talk about niching down and like, so why would you have a motorcycle channel in Minnesota? I have no idea, but or an outdoors channel, unless you don't mind winter, then I guess you could find outdoor stuff to do in the winter too. But it's tricky because people are here for the motorcycle stuff. So then if you're trying to work in other stuff, like they just unsubscribe, or not all of them, but a lot of them, or they're just very confused at what the heck is going on. So I've been trying to sort of figure out a way to better brand my channel to what it actually is, rather than just strictly motorcycle. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured it out quite yet, I guess. But
Listen, there's people who love motorcycles. They have a lot of other passions in life. I mean, obviously, camping is a huge overlay with motorcycling.
RVs too,
yeah.
The RVs. I think the beer is. There's a lot of things that I think people who ride bikes are into.
What's up, Yogi Cycles?
So
You saw it on Facebook? Okay, cool. We're just trying something new with the little Facebook. Thanks for popping over here.
yeah. So yeah, I mean it's tough. They do tell you to niche down, but then you look at some channels that just break all the rules and they're successful.
Yeah, some of them do really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So
I think that's one of the reasons we started doing the Thirsty Thursday beer
Yeah.
reviews. Was that's something that we could definitely
have consistent content
in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then just the product stuff, just trying to review or talk about products.
And we still have, COVID was, another thing because we had motorcycle shows to at least go to. And then all of a sudden now we don't really have any motorcycle shows.
Yep, that's right.
So, and the International Motorcycle Show probably will never go back to New York.
Hope not.
So
that place can suck it.
Yep. So it looks like it's going to stay out in Carlisle, which is fine with me. But it's, we didn't even have that stuff that first winter. So I think that was a tough winter. But I think this year, we still have riding footage.
We have a lot of stuff.
I think, we've gotten, you have to plan.
Yeah.
I really feel like you have to really record and then you have to plan.
Yeah. I feel like if you didn't have a job, like if YouTube was your job, we could easily have a video every other day.
Yeah. Every other day is tough, but yeah.
No, you could do it. I'm talking about the amount of content we have. Obviously, the editing. You got to get the editing done. Listen, bro. Bednar's pumping out one every day. You can't keep up.
Killing me, Smalls.
It's the darn job that always gets in the way of success. That's the problem. Working for somebody else just holds you back.
It's tough, and you see these people. You see these people who do go full time. I mean, look at Blockhead. He went full time recently, and I mean his channel's huge, but he only decided to go full time recently because he had probably a pretty legit job, and at 400 and something thousand subscribers or wherever he's at is now when he feels comfortable because you know what?
DDK Tennessee.
Tennessee, yep.
He can. I have faith in him.
So it's YouTube changes its algorithm, puts you in timeout, and it's your primary source of income, man. You're screwed.
Yeah.
You're screwed.
You ain't kidding.
It's true.
You ain't kidding.
I feel pretty good so far this year. I'm 10 weeks ahead, so I'm good till the first week into April right now. It's kind of a nice feeling. I've never, ever been there before.
Yeah, you're 10 weeks ahead?
Yeah.
Yo, is anybody else in the side chat who has a YouTube channel, is anybody 10 weeks ahead?
Monkey probably is.
Monkey's not 10 weeks ahead. Monkey doesn't have tomorrow's video done.
He'll get it out.
He's going to walk out tomorrow, and he's going to crank out tomorrow's video.
He'll get it out, and he'll crush it. 10 weeks.
Oh, that's great.
Crap.
I've never been this far ahead before. Especially in the wintertime. Like
On Two and Go says he's 10 weeks behind. Yogi says he's 10 minutes ahead. I knew there'd be good answers, man.
10 weeks, dude.
10 weeks.
I never ever have a single thing in the can. I hear you, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's insane.
Most winters
are good till April.
Most winters are so hard because you're just racking your head like, what am I going to do for the next video? But I just got lucky this year, I guess. But
holy smokes.
There you go, Yogi. Recording Tuesday's video tomorrow. We recorded Tuesday's video
Tuesday morning.
2 days ago.
Something like that.
And I haven't. Yeah, I'm not done.
I mean, we're more ahead of than we used to be. We used to be recording Tuesday's video on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're ahead of the game for ourselves.
Yeah.
Now, is any of that stuff you got already done? Is any of that install stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, it's done, edited, uploaded.
More of the refresh project?
Some of it is, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hambone has a question here. At Touring Midwest, do you already have Sturgis 22 filmed and edited?
I do. You guys have some stuff to look forward to. It's going to be a great year.
It's going to be a great year.
Dallas Face Mullet says he usually drops 2 in the can. So
how many videos are you guys doing a week now?
2.
2, pretty consistently 2. And then some weeks a short, some weeks 2 shorts, some weeks no shorts.
I don't wear any shorts.
No.
And then we had, and then plus the live. So it's usually 2 and a live. So I mean, we get 3 uploads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just pretty decent.
Yeah, I need to, it's nice to be ahead on content, but in the back, I think I should probably be doing 2 videos a week, but then I'm gonna probably run out of content before the winter's over. So I just need to
do some talking head stuff, man.
Yeah.
Just sit just like you are and talk about a topic.
Or a live stream or something just to get something else going. But
so. There's one thing we've learned, which still boggles my mind, is that these people, and there's 74 of them on the side chat, and they're all probably in the same boat. They love to just sit and listen to people talk about crap.
Yeah.
Which I don't get, because
you got to be good at talking. Though.
I do it.
Pro Monkey, he's good. His videos are solid. He tells a good story, and
he does.
That's a good story.
If I don't have a list of things to talk about for a live stream, it's just awkward because we're all just sitting there. I feel like people are watching me watch the screen.
It becomes a TikTok live.
Yeah.
You're just staring at nothing.
I know.
Why am I staring at this person's leg?
Right.
Oh my God.
But shorts can do really good.
Uh-huh.
I wish I was more creative when it came to those, because I really think you could rack up the views if you had some good shorts going, because I haven't done a ton of them, but I've done a couple that have done really well. So
some of them really rock it off, man.
Yeah. Usually it seems like it takes 2 or 3 days, and then all of a sudden they'll just
they'll hang out and then they get put into the algorithm somehow, and
Yeah.
Steve Bates says, TV sucks. I'd rather listen to vloggers who share my passion. Steve,
I agree.
You're
our man, Steve.
Right. It's it's why I watch more YouTube than I watch TV. I think most of us probably, aside from some stuff on the DVR,
watch a lot of both, but I prefer watching all these folks on YouTube.
Yeah. It's just, and what YouTube is, it's always something different when you find people you like, it's it's always a new episode. It's very cool. Where are we at?
Yeah.
Droop says he wished we all just wish there was video footage of the great beard debacle of 2021 from Pro Monkey.
Oh yeah, him shaving his beard off. That's pretty funny. So, what's your favorite road you've ridden?
Always moose with a
Oh, I think my favorite road is probably Spearfish Canyon. I love that road. I think just the big sweeping turns. That's what I like, rather than
slow speed, so you can enjoy it.
Yeah, Needles is pretty. Needles is pretty, but I mean, you have to watch out, because the curves are so sharp.
Yeah.
I think Spearfish Canyon, that ride is really just nice and relaxing and peaceful and beautiful. I think that's my favorite that I've been on.
Spearfish is definitely my speed. That was really nice.
Yeah.
What the heck was the road?
You got to ride Van Acker Canyon when you were out
Yes, and I'm excited to get the crew back out to take you guys on that, because that was something we didn't even know about the year we went out. And Ryan took me out there. Ryan from Full Throttle Hog took me out on that ride, and that was a lot. It was different in the scenery, but it was just relaxing in the sense that there was no sharp turns, so it was all just the big swooping stuff, and you could just really relax and just take in the scenery, because there was nothing technical as far as riding goes. So that was pretty cool. I'm excited to get you guys out on that.
Yeah, it's good. People tie for the Cherhola Skyways. I hear that's an amazing road. We rode.
He said that's 400. He says it's 400 plus miles. I was watching one of his videos the other day. Ty said it was 400 plus miles, and that'd be a good weekend trip.
That's a hike. And we rode. What did we ride in Oklahoma? I can't remember the name of it, but there was a skyway there that we rode coming up out of.
I don't remember what that was called.
So, what is in Oklahoma? If anybody remembers in the side chat.
Oh, you folks that went to
went to the K River,
The
went
K
to
River.
Stubborn American. It's just north of Adams
Arkansas
Place.
State Highway 7 was amazing.
Huh.
Arkansas's got some riding, so I don't
I still
not surprised.
You ever ridden in Arkansas, Andrew?
I have not. No.
One of my favorite things about Arkansas is
Thank you, Bell.
Thanks, Bell.
Have a good night.
Talamina Skyway,
Talamina,
Wynn Road. It's a Talamina Skyway.
Yes,
that was an amazing road.
We did that section leaving, coming home. That was like something about stairs,
winding stair,
something like that. That was a beautiful road too.
But Arkansas has signs that say, road ahead, steep and curvy.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, like 25 miles an hour with like a left-hander.
I remember laughing seeing that.
It's just a sign that goes like this that says road ahead, steep and curvy. And it really wasn't that steep and curvy. Or
tolls and potholes. Where were you at in Arkansas and Oklahoma that you had tolls and potholes?
Moose said the best thing about Oklahoma is leaving.
That southeast corner that we cut through coming home was absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous, man. Gorgeous.
This guy was talking about moving there on the freaking headset.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
He's like, I got to tell Stacy about this place. This is awesome. And I was like, what?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
It was the middle of nowhere. And every house we came across was pretty rednecky looking.
But it had a lot of land.
Oh, they had land.
A lot of those houses
were land, a single wide, and a lot of junk in the yard. Devil's Drop Off, the Blue Ridge.
The Blue Ridge, too.
Yeah, well, the Blue Ridge is one we need to go run.
Yeah.
Because that's too close for us to not have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
He's got to poop.
Let's pop him.
This monkey, unfortunately, no, I live vicariously through YouTube. Who's headed to K River? I saw somebody who's headed to K River.
Steve Bates says he's headed to K River in May.
In May? For what? May. What's going on in May? Anything? Or are you just doing a road trip?
US 44 and New York 23. What is New York 23? I feel like I should know that road.
Toby says bags and brews are roads during the WRPR.
Potholes in Arkansas, tolls and potholes in Oklahoma. Well,
you're probably like near Fayetteville or one of the cities.
One of the cities.
Anytime you go near a city, run by, it's gonna be potholes.
Boomer says, "Here's your chance to pee, buddy."
Thanks, Boomer. Worry about not falling out of your chair, buddy. All right, I'll worry about my bladder. He said, "Oh poop." Oh poop. So many roads off the BRP. Where's the BRP?
I don't know.
Blue Ridge Parkway.
Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah, I bet. We got to hit that, man.
Yeah.
We got to hit that. That's too close not to go to that. Everybody in the side chat wants to know if you're going to the Virginia Moto meetup next year.
I don't know. When is it? They changed the dates. I haven't seen a lot about it.
You got to watch Mr. G.
Mr. G.
1960 something, 65. Loader Ramblings just headed up toward Boone this Memorial weekend and explore some roads there. So many roads, man. So many roads to explore. We just don't have enough time. Time up.
Yeah.
I would love to go from here to I don't know, anywhere and you just pick a place and not take highways.
Not take
the freaking Badgers did coming back from Sturgis.
You know what though? Sometimes I like being up on the highway.
Do you like the highway, but you're not going to find the cool finds on the highway?
No.
Right? You're not going to run into the cool towns. You're not going to find the historical spots.
Right.
You're not going to see the cool stuff. I agree with you. I love riding the highway and just rolling up the highway and putting down miles. But you're not really seeing America that way, right? You're missing out on all the small towns, all the good places to eat, the mom and pops, stuff like that, historical sites, scenery. You're not getting any of that on the highway.
No.
Which is really nice to do.
Yeah. Bike's just so comfortable, highway.
The bikes are great on the highway. Our bikes are built for the highway. No doubt.
Oneata to Catskills Thunder.
15-mile-per-hour curved bridge over a waterfall.
Huh. Yeah, should I mention now that I'm afraid of heights? It's an issue when you ride.
Oh, the Piney Princess and I found a place. We were watching those RVers that we followed. They were out. Oh God, Angels something. I gotta find it. I think you need to go up it. You need to hike it with us.
Mhm.
I think it would be a lot of fun. I think you really enjoy it.
Hike it with you? Did you say?
It's a hike.
It's a hike.
Yeah, it's like in a park.
Like you walk, hike up a mountain.
Well, you don't hike on a. Good Lord, I gotta get you on Slim Fast. We're gonna go on a hike. We're gonna get in shape and we're gonna do a nice hike.
When is the last time you went on a hike?
Oh, I can't. Because you won't go.
Jesus Christ.
Going on a hike.
Angels Landing in
Angels
Zion.
Landing.
Man, Wind Road. She knows the country.
Listen, Wind Road. The reason I bring it up is because somebody's afraid of heights.
Yo.
But I think he can do it. What do you think? You got to check out. You got to
Yeah.
Google. You got to YouTube some Angels Landing.
Man, I'll tell you. I was watching.
Beautiful views.
I was watching Laidlaw's Glacier National Park and these roads that he's on in Glacier National Park, and I'm looking like, man, like we were in the Badlands. I was like, yo,
That wasn't even high.
it wasn't high, but the road went down on either side, and I was like, yo,
Angels Landing. Yeah, the Piney Princess. We were watching. It was crazy. That is insane. They have these chains spiked into the side of the wall that you have to like hold.
oh no, no.
It's the most ridiculous. I saw it. I'm like, oh my God, do you like have to sign some sort of waiver to go do this? I can't believe there's not lawsuits. There's been like 13 people, I think they said, that have died there.
No. Hey, Toby,
One slip, man.
link up with Sinister Clutch and do bike to hike stuff, buddy. No.
Corey, good night. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Thanks for that, Corey.
Yogi 91 and 133.
No. See, the Piney Princess knows. She says you won't like it, George. See, she knows.
Because she was freaking out watching it.
Yeah.
She
No, I
doesn't like
can't,
heights
dude.
either.
I can't even watch that stuff.
I would do it.
Mm-mm.
I would do it if I had dropped 100 pounds. I would do it. Right now, I'd probably have a heart attack and fall off the side of the mountain.
I love on TikTok, like watching like the guys like on the C-130s and 117s
Hanging out the back.
it's like hanging out the back and throwing the cargo out the back and stuff like that. And I'm watching it on a screen that's this big, and I'm like, oh no. I can't do it.
Where were we at? I was trying to get you to look to the right or the left, and you're like, nope, I'm good. We were somewhere, and it wasn't even that high.
Yeah, I think we were in the Badlands,
Might have been the Badlands.
which isn't that high. But
I'm downwind road. I'm down.
Yeah, knock yourselves out.
I get myself in fighting shape so I don't have a heart attack, but I'm down.
I'll put that 75 to 300 lens on the Canon, and I'll take pictures from afar for you.
It looks amazing. I've seen a couple YouTube videos of people like hiking it and going up to the top, and the view is just freaking ridiculous. It looks a little scary though.
I'm telling you.
Is he back from pooping yet?
He's back. He's on the stream.
Ask him a question.
Why are you awkward tonight?
It's on purpose.
Is it on purpose?
You just lost that.
I got nothing.
Did you ask him his the number 7 there?
Yes, that's how we got on this whole topic.
Really? What was his answer?
I don't know. What was your answer? Favorite road?
Spearfish.
Spearfish.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Got all sidetracked when you had to go poop.
Happens.
So George, you don't like potholes because you fear heights. Listen, man, some of the potholes in North Jersey, you can see through the highway. There's rebar and water below it.
Alligator Alley. Is that a road that goes from east to west?
Yes. Down through the Everglades.
Yeah, I think we drove that.
Yeah, Wind Road's adventurous, man. I can't do the heights.
Slick
How are you at
rocks,
heights,
right
Andrew?
down, and
I hate heights.
You can't do it either, huh?
I'm good till like 6 feet.
6 feet.
He's not. I tried to get him to go up a 3-foot ladder. Don't have this guy come help you build something at your house, man. I'm like, George, get up on that ladder and hold that. And he's like, just looked at me. And I'm like,
no, dude. No.
I'm like, what's the problem? Just it's like right here. It's like this high. No. He's like, I'll stay here. You do it.
6 feet is my maximum.
Yeah, it's just oh man, can't do it.
Who's Your Daddy says
Can't
that Indiana is also another pothole riddled state.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, getting to this time of year, I mean, that's the one thing I know in Jersey, especially like now that the snow's come and gone, and the plows hit the road, it start ripping up all them patches, the potholes start coming back out. You got to be careful, man.
Yo, not every place I mentioned 99 RU grad like has apparently been there.
Yeah, he's well traveled.
So yeah, we did that. The wife and kids, we did that. Naples to Miami. We actually went all the way into Miami from Naples on that route. Straight boring shot.
Justin's more traveled. He doesn't go just from Jersey to Florida. That's it.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, he rides a Buell, so. You gotta take some questions.
Potholes in Jersey are the worst gliding on twos. Yeah, listen.
No way.
Huh?
No way they're the worst.
Well, that's because you live in South Jersey, dude.
Well, North Jersey doesn't exist anymore.
What's up? What's up, Badgers? So Bert said North Jersey doesn't exist. So poor guy. I gotta tell you though, I like when we rode through Minnesota, like Wisconsin and Minnesota. I think is it when you come over the border from Wisconsin into Minnesota, you cross that river. That was like some of the most amazing views.
Southeastern Minnesota is really pretty, and it's really nice riding too. There's some great roads over there.
Yeah,
and then you get to about here, and there's nothing from here to the Black Hills going west. Like it's just absolutely
true story.
Yeah,
it's
cornfields and straight flat roads all the way.
Sunflower fields.
Yeah,
they were. I mean, like I had never seen a sunflower field like that.
Yeah. Did you guys do 90 all the way out?
Yeah, we did 90 all the way.
Yeah.
So it was we came back and we were just it was blazing hot the day that we left Sturgis. I mean, like 100 plus degrees easy. And we pulled off to this gas station, and that I guess we thought was going to have gas and didn't. It was like a little mom and pop, convenience store, and had no air conditioning.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, holy cow. Guys, like it only gets hot out here for like a week. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. We were just trying to like get off the bikes and get into some air conditioning. When we stopped at that like little gas station that didn't have gas. When we got off at 90 in South Dakota somewhere coming back. It was hot, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, I just wanted to walk in someplace with air conditioning. It was like no.
So I got a question for Andrew.
Oh, did you marinate on that one?
Yeah. Is that all right? So time off from work's not an issue. Money's not an issue. Where would your dream ride be to?
Oh man.
Pack up tomorrow and go wherever you want.
There's so many places that I want to ride to. I think I'd really like to do Joshua Tree, but I kind of want to do the Keys too. So
there you go.
I think it would be one of those.
Florida Keys. On the list.
It is on the list.
On the list. I don't know.
Are you guys planning on Sturgis this year?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Not unless something interesting happens.
Yeah, it's so tough. So tough for us. I mean, that's, we're 1,800 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
So until one of us gets a camper.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of it.
So all of us or one of us has gone the last 2 years. So we'll probably take this year off and maybe explore the next year, make another trip out.
Maybe trying to run out in 23.
I don't know. Like we've talked about, Laconia's got its 100th coming up in 2023. That would be a good one to do. Just nice doing a big round number like that. I'm sure it'll be a big event. Monkey said that he would go to that one, so we'll see if he's still on.
He also said the Keys are really a letdown. Really?
Well, I guess it would have to depend on what you're looking for, right?
So
the ride itself it can't be that much of riding over those bridges with all that water around you. That can't be a letdown.
Well, that's what happens when you're spoiled and you see that stuff year round.
I guess
that's what happens.
Well, Grand Canyon, Monument Valley,
Yeah.
etc. Huh. The road.
Somebody else says the keys are let
the
down.
day before I met you in
Yeah.
Daytona, and it was there in October. Keys are
disappointed.
let down in what way? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's straight road because,
Obviously.
well, one, because Florida, you know, but it's, I think if you're not used to seeing all that water and that scenery and rolling through those islands, you know, it's,
he definitely gets spoiled being down there because for me, as soon as I seen palm trees, I'm excited and I got a smile on my face.
You are very excited when you see palm trees.
I feel like I'm on vacation when I see palm trees. I live in New Jersey. I see pine trees.
Austin was the same way. He was like pointing at the palm trees.
Well,
it's like turtle.
He thought he was in the motherland.
He thought he was in the motherland.
No, Moose. See, so apparently I was a bad guest because I was told after my stay with Pro Monkey that he'll never let anybody else come stay with him again at his RV. So
you ruined it for all of us.
Yeah, I was bad company. I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want anybody in my RV either. He's already got it. Listen, he already has his dad come stay with him. I wouldn't want my dad come stay with me. That would be a big buzzkill. But he has the dad coming, and then I'm sleeping there, and it's just a pain in the butt. I don't blame him.
Cutting into his monkey time.
Cutting into his monkey business time. South past Baggers, right turn on Monkeys, up to Toby, southwest to Buffalo, and Grand Canyon back home via Purple.
Yeah.
Angry man, we just don't speak the same language, dude.
So yeah, Winroad said the water views are stunning. I mean, yeah, it's just I still would like to ride the Keys. I mean, just to do it.
I just want to ride to the southernmost point.
That's it.
That's mostly the goal of that.
Right.
Like everything else, anything that's nice out of that would be gravy. I just want to ride from like where we're at to the southernmost point of the United States. Yeah. Get that picture with that big buoy that's there, and I wouldn't put out. I try, but you had your freaking CPAP on, and you were just out.
How would that be now? Would you guys like time your CPAPs together?
Maybe. Maybe. Never know.
Badger says you have to do the Keys at least once. Yeah. Thank you, Badgers.
As with anything, you got to do everything once. I mean, I'll try anything twice.
$20 is $20.
Partying in the Key West is awesome, though, huh? Okay. You bring your pineapple and your multicolored flag.
Oh shit!
Is that what you do? Mrs. Monkey's just got a lot of laughing faces. I'm not sure what she's laughing at or who she's laughing at.
So Steve Bates says to Andrew, let me find this comment here. Do a run to Illinois and
Jeremy. How does that work?
Hit Poopies and Psycho Silo.
What?
I don't know what.
What was the question to Andrew?
I think I've.
Is that Andrew?
Yeah.
Do a weekend
I've heard of those.
Illinois and hit.
I've never heard of either one of those.
Poopies. I don't know any place called Poopies. Although I feel like I've heard that somewhere. Poopies.
Illinois.
How pleasant.
Illinois was not very exciting when we drove through there. It was kind of corny. A lot of cornfields.
In Illinois?
Yeah.
I think you might have your states crossed up.
We drove through there coming back from
I mean, that sounds pretty Midwest to me, actually.
Yeah.
Cornfields and cows.
All right, another one with no money not being an issue. Money's no issue. You do whatever you want. What's your dream bike?
Dream bike. You know?
I know what he's going to say.
Say it.
Because he's from the Midwest. I know what he's going to say. Go ahead.
I don't know. I really like my Road Glide. I don't know.
Thank you. That's why
I knew he was going to
say
it. Just my bike. I knew he was going to say that.
Yeah. I'm so happy with it.
I would be on a Road Glide. I wouldn't probably be on my Road Glide, but I would definitely be on a Road Glide.
It was my dream bike at the end of 2015 when I bought it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd have a Road Glide. It'd be custom. It'd probably have a custom paint job, some bells and whistles, some modifications done to the engine, some stuff like that. But it would definitely be a Road Glide.
Maybe I can get reverse so I can back up on gravel.
Listen, I don't know what's going to help you with gravel. You were just blessed with some stubby legs. I don't know what to tell you.
Professional Monkey says it would be an Evo Springer. He's always got to buck the cause and go old school.
Which he would ride like twice a year and then be right back on Johnny Cash.
That's it.
But number 6 in the garage. Well, 5 because one of those
there's so many good bikes out there. It's
yeah.
If a guy could have more than one, I mean, then the possibilities are endless. But I always think though too, even if I own something else like an older FXR, or even if I went with like a Pan America or a Dyna or whatever, I just think that I'd always go back to the Road Glide anyways. Just I don't even think I'd ride them.
I feel like any of those bikes that you can dream up that you might talk about, like I would ride them down to the local watering hole and back, and then anywhere I really wanted to go, I'd be right back on my Road Glide.
Yeah.
See, but if we had Pan Americas,
what's more comfortable than that?
We could take the Pan Americas down the fire trail to Billy's.
Good.
Never have to get on the road, and they take the fire trail back.
Or I could just get on my Road Glide and take the actual road up to Billy's. It's not really much of a difference. The fascination to ride on dirt doesn't really excite me. It just gets everything dirty, including myself. Ask him about his chopper. No, we're not going to touch on that. We know that's a sore subject.
Oh, boy.
Boomer says he would get an 83 Super Glide shovel head. That sounds great.
That sounds like work. Speaking of work, do you wrench on your own bike, Andrew, or are you a dealer guy?
I try to do everything I can on mine. So
yeah,
I haven't hardly had it to the dealership for anything, just some warranty stuff. Otherwise, I do it all.
What are your limits, though? Would you bust into the motor, or you just like maintenance stuff?
I don't know. I've never attempted really any of the engine stuff, but I think I'd be tempted to try to dig into it, depending on what it was. Just because
you do have 6 months.
I have a long time. Like I could take that whole thing apart. I could probably take it apart and maybe put it back together at least once. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's tough because you don't want to do something that's going to mess it up, but I've been pretty confident with my projects so far. So I don't know, but most of the stuff I'm doing is cosmetic too. So it's tough. What about you guys?
No, take it to the dealer. Why are you on that?
Yeah.
Oh, am I? That's
no. I'll do oil changes, 3-hole change. Clean it. I'll polish it. Wash it. What else?
Yeah, no.
That's about it. Everything else, I don't trust myself, man. I just I don't know enough about it. I'm not confident. I'll just take that to the dealer
and there are guys like locally who are old Harley mechanics. You have one. I had one in North Jersey, but even like now that I've gone to the M8, those guys weren't trained on this engine.
Gap tool, Angry Boomer, a gap tool.
It's there's new tools that come with the M8, so it's like, do you even want to trust one of those guys as opposed to the twin cam that they were that they were trained on? And
there's too much that can go wrong, man.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to be is on a road trip, 1,500 miles from home. Something goes wrong with the bike because of something I did.
Yeah.
And now my whole trip's screwed up, and I got to figure out how to fix it or what to like. I'd be really mad at myself if that happened. So
that's a bitch.
If Harley did it, at least I could say, you did it. You messed this up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Tearing a bike down is.
This monkey says everyone needs 3: a classic, a cruiser, and a bar hopper.
This is Monkey should tell Stacy that.
I think that's a valid point, actually.
It is.
Yeah, it's valid if you have space for it.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I got a tiny garage. I don't
So do I.
You got 2 bikes in that garage.
And that's it. We're done. Until we get a bigger garage, which...
You got 2 bikes in your garage, right?
I do. I think I could probably fit 6 in there, but there won't be any room to move around. So
There you go.
and they'd all be kind of in 2 rows. But
Well, 99 RU grad says 3 is a few short, but all his
3.
bikes are tiny little bikes. Like, and some of them are actually bicycles.
He needs a bagger. That guy. He
does need a bagger.
He just
He's
needs to
just-
break down and get a
Before he
bagger.
can get the bagger, he's got to buy a pair of pants to wear in the family.
Speaking of pants,
Speaking of pants, where are you going with that segue? I'd love to see this.
how about no? To the answer of having 3 bikes.
This monkey has 14 bikes, an RV, and 4 golf carts.
Yeah, 4 golf carts. There you go. Stacy
That
is
golf cart is taking up valuable space, but it's nice to have when you're at those campgrounds. No doubt about that.
yeah, absolutely. So you would you contemplate RV, or are you a tent camper guy?
I really like tent camping. I kind of want to get one of those pop-up campers that you can pull behind the bike just to be off the ground a little bit and to have more space if you were stuck in the rain when you're camping, because you don't have too many options if it's storming and you're just in your little tent, you know.
Yeah.
But I do like tent camping a lot. I don't know if I'd go like toy hauler or something. I guess depending on where I was going, but it's nice to. I like to ride wherever I go, so I don't know. I got a buddy that says, "Oh, it's such a boring ride out there to the, out to Sturgis." And I'm like, it's a boring drive too. Like, what's the difference?
What's the
You know?
difference?
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about ride, I mean, I'd rather ride too. It's just an RV does make some aspects of the trip convenient.
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
no doubt. Especially if it's storming and you're trying to get home. It'd be much nicer to be.
Absolutely.
Good.
You can push late into the night, much easier.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, we've either tried to beat storms back or ridden in really cold weather on the way back, and it crosses your mind then for sure.
Listen, after Biketoberfest, George has been trying to buy a 4-row slingshot with a sound system for your whole family to sit in.
How
many of those that went by were like 4 rows with like grandparents and babies and infants and like the whole family was in those things? At 11 o'clock at night on Main Street where everybody's drinking and having a good time. Blasting some friggin' pit bull.
Which I will never get the people who bring the kids to the motorcycle rally. It's just
You got me, man.
Like
with one spot we stopped that we were filming on the Main Street and getting pictures of the bikes and stuff and video. I looked across and there was a family and they were in like lawn chairs, and then there was like 2 little lawn chairs with like little kids.
Oh yeah.
Just sitting there on the side of the street with drunk people and bikes and music blaring and bikes blaring and just craziness, and these kids are just sitting there. I'm like, this is just weird.
So to answer Droop, I am wearing the thinsulated camouflage Crocs this evening.
Ooh,
Pay attention, Mrs. Monkey. He's wearing Crocs, not me.
See, Andrew likes them.
I'm sure he does. He's from Virginia.
He's from Minnesota.
Oh,
cozy.
I thought you meant Drew. Drew asked the question. I thought you were talking about Drew. Yes, he likes them for his house. Where are you not at right now?
He's going to Amazon right now.
Your
already.
house.
I'm telling you. Watch, he's going to pick up his phone. He's going to Amazon some real tree
Probably will.
camo Crocs.
I didn't know they made insulated ones.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
man. How do you not know that living up there where it's all cold?
Do you have any
Cold
formal
down
Crocs? He laughed. George has formal or wedding Crocs, as we like to call them.
They're the Crocs without the air conditioning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the windows rolled up.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You both who? I don't have Crocs, bro. I'll tell you what I'm wearing.
Yeah, he's got Jello. He's got Crocs. He's just not wearing them right now.
No, I don't have Crocs, and you're a liar.
I will put a picture of Bert's Crocs
I
on
got
the
some
gram.
slides, baby, because I'm in my what?
I'll put a picture of your Crocs up on the gram.
You'll be a liar, but that's fine. You'll be a liar. You find me caught dead in those. If my wife puts me in those when I'm dead in my coffin, that's about the only time you can find me.
Oh my God.
I don't care how comfortable they are.
I'm telling you.
Oh, they're talking about the car that you're buying.
Yeah, so I'm screwed with that.
Stacy.
I'm telling you.
Pixelated camo Crocs. Silence is golden.
What's he say, Busted Knuckle? I'm reading a comment from Busted Knuckle. I'll wave at anyone slingshot and cars. Don't leave the bars. Bikes get the usual wave. Now, you know what? Yeah. I don't know. It might be a little typo he has there.
It's easier to read with punctuation.
I'm not waving at
He'll
anybody.
wave at anyone. Slingshot and cars.
Hand doesn't leave the
Hand
bars.
don't leave the bars.
All right, so he's not
the usual wave.
He's not waving to slingshots either. I'm not waving to slingshots.
No.
The other people I'm not waving to. If you got two wheels in the front, you're rolling on a Can-Am. I'm not waving to you.
Oh, Stacy says she's going to BMW 5 Series.
Stacy who?
Stacy, the lady on the side chat that wears your pants. And you got Angry Boomer telling her that she deserves it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Stacy didn't tell you she doesn't leave her house for work. She's home all day. You don't need any car, let alone a BMW.
Thank you.
You need to go somewhere, George will take you.
That way I'll always know where she's at.
That's right.
Can I sleep here?
Nope. Because I'm not getting in the doghouse over your problems. Baggers and Brews, you should put your worn Crocs on the merch page. Like someone would do with their panties. That's disgusting. I'm sure someone would, and I bet their freaking code name would be Droop in there buying them up.
I'm telling you. So
she's already changing locks, and you're not even.
She's changing locks.
Show is still going.
I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm not even. That's why I said, I'm kind of done.
There was.
What's up?
You're just scrolling so fast that.
What do you need me to do?
All the way down.
We're very organized, Andrew.
We are, but you're on the mouse, so that's the problem. That one.
This one?
Sure. Why not?
Andrew, share one little known fact about yourself.
Oh no! What?
Yeah.
What's a
preferably something inappropriate?
Oh no! You guys could have prepped me on these questions a little bit. This one's hard. What's a little known fact about myself?
Something your subscribers don't know about you.
Well, there's a lot. There's a lot my subscribers don't know.
Your membership people don't even know.
Very complex. This could be a tough one.
Take your time. We'll read the side chat. Angry Boomer wants to know what your favorite color is.
I would say
now he's really stumped.
Blue.
There you go, Boomer.
Or gray. I don't know. I really like it. Depends on what it is, I guess. I did not want a blue motorcycle when I bought my Road Glide. I was like, I wanted a gray motorcycle, but they didn't have one.
You can always trade it in for a 21.
Yeah, no.
No.
Start over on payments.
No.
There's a lot of life in this one still. So,
how many Dixons do you own?
That almost went really weird.
30-ish. I don't know exactly.
Ooh! Well, now we know why you can't afford bike parts.
I would say somewhere between 29 and 31.
She got a sponsorship yet.
He said somewhere.
Holy crap! That's who you should be talking to.
They won't even acknowledge my existence. Those guys.
Really? Yeah. They don't have a what's it called?
Affiliate program?
No.
Mm-mm.
Really? They're not even a big company.
Dude, they get so much advertisement though. Like,
yeah.
I mean, they've really created a huge following, and
Well, they should work on having stock because I went on their website yesterday and not one of their shirts was available for me to buy.
yeah, because everything's so limited. It's just you got to get in on the releases super quick now.
I don't get that strategy.
So here's the thing, though. I was watching this thing on the 90s, and the guy who created Beanie Babies. This is what he did. He started retiring Beanie Babies to drive up the demand of his product. And it's almost like Dixon does the same thing in a lot of ways. It's like, we are going to make a limited amount of shirts. We're going to send you an email saying we're going to launch this shirt at 1 p.m. Pacific
I don't
time.
feel like that's profitable.
And
yeah, they're selling out all their shirts, but if they made 500 more, they would sell them too. So that's just lost revenue.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand the strategy behind it, because they have a website full of shirts. None of them are available for me to buy. I went on there 2 days ago. I couldn't buy a shirt. You know what that meant? They didn't get my $65.
True.
So I don't understand. I don't understand the strategy. It just boggles my mind.
Have you met Angry Boomer, Andrew?
No, not officially.
Well, you got to go back and watch some of our lives where he was drunk and falling off his chair.
Boxer briefs.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs. Dixon's.
Boxers,
of course.
You buy Dixon underwear?
Hell yeah.
Wow. That is a faithful man right there.
Committed to the brand. I love it. I like their shirts. I got
their stuff is just, it's like, look, it's just well made and it's comfortable.
It is.
Certainly, yeah.
These flannels are definitely well made. And I mean, as they should be, you know, it's right. But I mean, if you went to Bass Pro Shops or you went to Harley Davidson,
yeah,
you know, any other place to buy a flannel, you are paying in the same amount. You're paying the same price. I mean, unless you're going to, you know, Kohl's or Walmart, you're
you got a problem with Walmart
Yeah,
flannels?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, unless you're going to Kohl's or Walmart.
Makes some pretty good Crocs.
I'll bet they do.
Knockoff Crocs. They call Crocs.
Is that the Crocs knockoff is Crocs?
You didn't know that though, did you?
Can't have just one.
I'm sure you can.
And yeah, Toby said Dixon or Duluth. I mean, Duluth is another one.
Duluth Trading Company, yeah.
They're not and they're kind of local to you, right?
Yep.
So, and they've made it like they've also have like a cult brand.
Duluth is?
Yeah, they do. Clever marketing too.
This is a great question here.
Well,
how many pairs of socks do you pack for a road trip? Because this has been a topic of conversation.
Asking for life on the blacktop. This is topic of conversation. Okay, I actually have an answer to this. I think you should bring at least one pair extra than how many days you're planning on being gone.
My man.
Dry, clean socks are super important.
We agree. Well, I agree with you. Typically, I bring 2 for every day that I'm going to be gone. Because you never know. It could rain every day that you're gone, and you might need to change the socks. But at least one for every day plus the extra. I like it. We know some people that no matter how many days their trip is, they bring 2 pairs. How do you feel about that?
I don't like it. Unless you're going to hit a laundromat every 3 days.
Yep.
Some people are just dirtier than others.
I'm not getting judgmental.
He's not watching, so we can talk trash about him.
That's a horrible plan. Like, it's just not.
You know, now everybody would be DMing him on Instagram. They're like, the Baggers and Brews guys are talking about your socks. Go to the live stream at 158.54.
Well, listen, I guess here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. They're so limited on time off from work. Their trips are never longer than 4 days. And with 2 pairs of socks, turning them inside out, you got 4 days worth of socks.
Oh, no, I can't do it.
That's the strategy, right?
Would you turn your underwear inside out, though? Like,
well, Brian does. I don't.
No, I can't do it.
But Brian said it's easier, you know, if you just don't wear underwear. Then you don't have to worry about bringing any.
That's true, too.
Right? You just free ball it.
That's true too. But then you're in that whole situation where I could wear the same pair of jeans for like 4 days.
Not anymore because you got just swampy nuts all over those jeans.
Right. So if I don't have underwear,
Sweaty,
I can't get 4 days out of the
soggy.
jeans. I'm telling you.
Well, we usually, like, if we go to Sturgis, we plan on hitting like a laundromat like once while we're there, but it's usually towards the end of the trip, like a day or two before we leave, because then then we've got like more clean stuff to bring back. But I suppose that also depends on where you're going, because like when it comes to t-shirts, I usually pack less t-shirts than I need if I'm going to Sturgis, because I know I'm going to buy some when I'm there. But,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that totally makes sense. There was some funny ones. Somebody just had some funny ones up there.
Where?
No, it was higher. Oh, Steve Bates said he wears dress socks in case they get wet because they dry quicker. That's funny.
At least you could like tie them to your mirror. I guess they would dry, you know.
They are. They do dry quick. Big Bert's on here. What do you agree about? What is he agreeing on?
So in theory, you can free ball or have 4 options with 1 pair of underwear.
4 options, huh?
Oh,
That's
damn.
Toby though, and Toby wears a thong backwards, so I don't know if I want to take underwear advice from him.
Oh man. Angry Boomer, you're right. Here's where it all falls apart. This is where it just goes south.
Oh,
Like-
I mean, we're in the second hour. This is where it's free for all, man.
So
Some people say take old underwear and socks and trash them as you go to make room for swag. Who are those people?
I don't
Who are
know.
these people?
Well, that's sport bike guys though.
So now you're wearing.
they don't have a lot of room, you see.
So now you're wearing socks with holes in them because that's what your old underwear have. Where are you going?
Oh no, I'm standing
We ain't going nowhere, pal.
going nowhere.
Doing a 3-day trip, I usually pack 5 pairs of socks and underwear. I'm down with that. I like that. That's good. That's good. 5 is good for a 3-day trip.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably be all right with that.
Heck yeah.
How many pairs of jeans?
That depends on how many days we're gone.
And the climate we're traveling in.
And the climate and the time of year. If you're going cold weather, I mean, you can roll with them a little bit longer. If you're going down to freaking Florida,
Yeah.
you're gonna have some sweaty, swampy jeans pretty quick.
It's
Right.
true.
So it's
True.
all subject to where you're going and how long you're gonna be gone.
So and up until and if we're going cold weather and we know it's gonna be cold, I'll bring some fleece lined jeans.
And you don't sweat, so you can if you're ever gonna rewear some stuff, that's what if you're going cold weather riding, you know what I mean? You're not sweating in them.
Yep. Boy Joe says there's always Walmart. Yes, there is, buddy.
That's true.
But yeah, it's I was glad I had those fleece line jeans. We came back from our world record ride because we were in Missouri. We woke up, it was cold, and I didn't have chaps, and it was frost on the bikes.
I had chaps.
You did, and you had sock stuff down your pants. And that's the other thing that Bert does. Gets too cold, he just stuffs socks down in his junk, keeps everybody warm.
The first year we camped out in Sturgis, we froze. That first trip. I was like, I didn't even bring a leather jacket. I was like, it's gonna be like 90 degrees the whole week.
It gets cold at night out there.
And then the first night riding back to camp, I was like, I'm probably gonna die before this week is over. Just gonna freeze to death.
Gets cold out there.
Oh,
We stayed up in Lead, and these guys came back late one night. I think you were at where were you? The Full Throttle.
Yeah.
And you came back late from the Full Throttle, and it was like 8 or 9 o'clock by the time I think you guys got back. And how was that ride back up?
It's cold.
Elevation difference,
It
the
was
temperature
cold.
difference.
It was cold, but it wasn't like unbearable. I mean, Tiny Princess would probably agree with me, or disagree with me, but I have a different temperature tolerance than she does
She doesn't like it being cold in the house. Never
At
mind on
all.
the bike.
at all.
Mrs. Monkey said 2017 was freezing.
In Sturgis,
Yeah.
it's crazy that we're down on Main Street in Sturgis, at late in the afternoon, and it's blazing hot, and you're sweating your sack off, and then the sun starts to set, and you get on the bike to head back up to freaking where we were, which, like you said, Lead was
Yeah.
at some elevation up past Deadwood, that temperature difference is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pro Monkey says it's cold in the middle of the night every night there. Yeah, well, I mean, there's not much out there. It's almost like, that elevation. I couldn't believe, like, we slept with the windows open, how cold it got at night up there where we stayed.
Oh yeah.
I was surprised, like, staying down at the Chip and stuff, maybe it wasn't a little bit warmer.
I'm sure it was warmer at the Chip than
Yeah.
it was where we were.
Yeah.
Well, I stayed at the Chip with, Monkey. It was not. I came back to the RV 2 of the nights, after midnight, and it was nowhere. I was riding the bike. It was nowhere near as cold as it was up on Lead.
Up in Lead, yeah.
Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, Mrs. Monkey doesn't like the cold either. Moose was just saying the picture she posted, I guess when she was up in up north and had the face mask on. She was all bundled up.
Yeah.
So another one not digging the cold.
There's a lot of people don't like riding in the cold.
I hate being cold.
Yep. Heated grips, man. I can't
know.
believe you don't have heated grips out there.
I've talked to so many guys too. They're like, it's the best thing I've ever done to my motorcycle. Like, should have done it years ago. But
Which Clockworks windshield are you rocking?
Pro Touring 12-inch.
It looks very similar to the one that I have right now.
Yeah.
But we don't know what. Did he tell us what size that was?
I think it's a Pro Touring 12. Yeah.
Seems like I like it.
We've had the sport flares, but we're kind of working on a Pro Touring right now.
I had the 15-inch first, and it's like if I set up super straight all the time, I could just see over it, but most of the time, like right where the flare is, was right in my vision, and it was a smoked screen too, so it was pretty dark. But I went to the 12, and I really like it a lot.
It's ask Bodine about the 12.
From like you said, coming home from Keystone late at night is always freezing. It, yeah, and I'd like to get us back there to take you guys to the place that Monkey took me, that Powder House.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that place was pretty good food, man.
There's a lot of good food out there, man. I love going out there.
Tell you what, the size of the prime rib, or I think it was prime rib, these guys got.
It's big.
Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite spot to eat out there?
I'm a burger guy, so I've got two for you. The Eagle Bar in Deadwood has really good burgers. I got mine for free. It was awesome.
You say you got it for free because they knew who you were and you were a celebrity?
No, they were just like, they must have made an order for somebody and like people didn't show up, or I don't know. But he's like, here, you want a free burger? And I'm like, yeah, we'll eat here. That sounds good. All right.
Yeah, we'll eat here. You want a free burger? Yeah, we'll eat here.
But the best is Black Hills Burger and Bun Company in Custer. I love that place. And if you want to have a good breakfast, you need to go to Hill City Cafe. They have a breakfast buffet. It's killer. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're never up. We're out that way. We're never up early enough for breakfast. We went to the Pounding Fathers Brewery.
That was a good time.
When we were out there.
We took the Blacktops.
So that was. I mean, the food there was okay. Beer was okay.
What was it again? The something.
What was the Custer place, Andrew?
Black Hills Burger and Bun Company.
Okay.
Writing it
They
down.
do like homemade buns and everything. Oh man, it's so good. I love that place.
Night, Mrs. Monkey.
Like I think about eating there throughout the year. Another one that's really good is steak tips at the American what's that place called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. On Main Street?
Yeah, so good.
What's that
tips.
place called? I know what you're talking about.
Great American?
Great, it might be a Great American.
Why am I blanking on that place?
It's across from One Eye Jack's, right?
Yeah.
Huh. What's across? What's the name? What's it called, guys? In the side
Somebody
chat.
in the chat knows.
Something American or Loud America?
Yeah. The Loud American.
Loud America.
Loud America. Bang.
Yep.
I beat you, Miss Monkey.
I always try to make sure to go there too, but
Poor Monkey might have had it before me.
Yep.
I didn't eat there.
No.
I didn't even stop there.
Yeah. I mean, we ate it. I think we ate at One Eye Jack's when we were down there,
Yeah, we did.
and then we ate at that other
What town was the Black Hills Burger and Bun Company?
Custer.
All right, it's in my.
Bert's
phone.
putting it in the notes. How far of a ride is that for you?
It's about
Time-wise.
600 miles, just under 600 miles from my driveway to campsite, Custer.
So that's a day.
Day's ride.
Yeah. And I just ride straight out for the day. And, the first year we went out, we thought, well, we don't really want to ride interstate the whole way. So we planned this whole route, all back roads. And it took 2 days to get there. And we just wasted a day because there's not anything more to see on the back roads than there is the interstate. You might as well just go. Once you get to South Dakota, it's 80 miles an hour. Just get there.
Was it 80 or 90? I thought it was 90 in some spots.
80, 'cause it's 70 here and then switches over to 80. So the ride back is horrible because all of a sudden it goes from 80 to 70 and it's from the border to my house takes forever. It's horrible.
TJ, if you're still on, what's your favorite place to eat in Sturgis?
Steve Bates says, if you watch Bob and Sam, you know it's Loud America.
Oh yeah, they did live from there, I think.
Yep.
Place is loud.
Says,
hence the name, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Ham Bones, Spearfish County Lodge. They had a food this truck here with the best poutine on earth. He would like some poutine.
Des from Windrun Therapy wants to know what Andrew's favorite campground in South Dakota is.
I always do Custer State Park.
Custer State Park.
Mm-hmm.
It's quiet.
So that's a little bit of a hike from Sturgis, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty good location, but
It's where the riding is.
And you tent
Yeah.
House and Red Garter. Where's Red Garter?
I
Where
don't
the
know.
heck is that at?
I don't know where Red Garter
Powder
is.
House.
The Pro Monkey says Powder House and Red Garter are his favorite.
Well, Powder House
spots.
is where he took
I know
you,
where
right?
Powder House
Yeah.
is. I can get us there. I don't know where Red Garter is. I mean, I can get us anywhere because GPS will just take me there. But I mean, I remember where that is.
Win Road says, what about Cheyenne Crossing Indian tacos? I like the Indian tacos. I don't know.
Pirate Princess didn't.
Yeah, she didn't like them.
I didn't have that. I don't remember what I had. I had something else.
I like the Indian tacos.
They're weird. There's some weird stuff. You
So-
pack your Crocs for a trip.
No.
You had no Crocs with you in Sturgis.
No.
Stacy,
You can ask her.
you took a car. I bet you had some Crocs.
Did not have any Crocs.
Windroad stays in Custer too. This way I'm closer to
Custer State Park.
Custer State Park.
Yeah. Night Moto Ramblings.
Good night. You got to go tuck in the old Bumblebee.
Ooh.
What? That's what he calls it, isn't it? Got that yellow.
Going.
Yeah, that. I
Going.
couldn't even say the words.
Yes.
Oh, there's a Red Garter in Indianapolis. It's a strip club. That's probably what he's talking about. Knowing Pro Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his sexy Crocs.
Said I had my no, I think I just flip flops and
I don't believe you.
in Daytona.
He says the Red Garter is in Keystone.
Okay.
I have to write that down.
See? Writing down the Sturgis eats.
I can find it.
So yeah, I mean typically when we go on a trip, it's just I wear whatever boots I'm riding in, which is typically the area. It's
You go on a week-long trip, you don't bring anything extra for the hotel or wherever you're staying?
usually not, no.
That's just weird.
It's hard to find a place to pack another pair of shoes, though. But it is nice to
True.
really get
With
out
all
of
the
the
big
ride.
trips we've gone on so far, we've had a trail car. He could have brought as many Crocs as he wanted.
That would be handy.
So you're just a poor packer, planner, I
Listen.
guess.
I don't pack for myself.
I know you don't. And Stacy won't bring the Crocs, so that's
See
the
that?
problem.
That's
You
right.
gotta buy yourself a pair of slides, bro. She'll bring those with you.
That's right.
Red Garter Saloon, it's called. Okay. I got it. I wrote it
Heck
down
yeah.
in my notes. All right, cool.
So that's wrapping up the
Yeah,
just
let's
over the
wrap
2
it
hour
up.
mark. What else you got, Andrew? Where can people find you?
Everywhere. Touring Midwest. Facebook, Instagram. Not active on Twitter, but I am there. I just don't do anything. YouTube, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
TouringMidwest.com.
You have a website.
TikTok. Yep.
Whoa, you're on TikTok, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
No. I'm going there now.
Hold on, we gotta see this.
All right.
Wait, I feel like I've seen it.
I don't do too much on TikTok
Well,
either.
you need to.
I know, but like, I'm not that creative of a
Oh, yeah,
person.
we're friends with him, dude.
See that? That's why he doesn't do a lot. That's why I probably didn't realize that.
I don't want to, you know,
Oh, them
I don't want to embarrass myself any more than I do on YouTube.
There you go.
Digging it. Some saddlebags. Oh, them lighted saddlebag.
Yep.
Hinge
Whatever.
covers.
They're called.
Yep. Hinge covers.
TikTok's good too, man. I mean, like, if you could make good videos consistently for TikTok, you'd do all right, because I think it's still pretty easy to grow on TikTok, but it's a certain kind of content, though.
Easiest of the batch, I feel like.
Worked for us.
It worked, yeah, right. It worked for us. We just
What's your biggest video on here?
we had
17K.
There you go. We had a couple of TikToks blow up on us.
Nice.
So it's we grew pretty fast on TikTok.
17 and 12K.
Caught some lightning in a bottle with a Sturgis vid.
That sucker's still at 1.9.
Yeah.
Nice.
1.9 mil.
Wow. That's awesome.
And we finally monetized our TikTok.
Oh, that's right, we did.
We're making a penny a day, folks.
Oof.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Killing it.
We'll be quitting our jobs soon.
Hey, you got to start somewhere, right? Because everybody starts at zero. So you're doing well.
Well, make sure you're following Steve from Sick Baggers. Make sure you're following us so we can roll some duets. I'm in.
All right, I'm down.
I'm in. Somebody
know who?
The Iowa Hog Rider. Take care. See you, Boomer.
We've got a guy from Minnesota, over in Winona. He owns the Kick-Ass Beef Jerky business, and he started a TikTok, and it's just blowing up. Like, it's pretty good. He does a lot of jokes and stuff, and then he does a lot of stuff with his kid too. But his kid's always telling jokes. But it's cool to see somebody, like, I don't know the guy, but like I feel like he's local. So
there you go.
Wow, he's huge.
Is he the guy who stands behind his kid while his kid tells the jokes?
Yeah, usually like
seen that guy.
Yeah, he'll be in front of the kid or whatever.
Yeah.
Jeremy Little.
Yeah.
Night, Vermore. We're wrapping it up too, guys.
So, listen, if you're not subscribed to Touring Midwest on
do it
on the tube or on the TikTok, because we know you guys are on TikTok, don't want to admit it, or the gram, go hit Andrew up. He's a cool dude. He's been doing it for a long time. And if you want to see every color Dixon that Dixon has made, you can see him in his videos.
Yeah,
for sure.
Got a TikTok video about him too, but it's like a year old, so there's been a few added to it for now.
There you go.
Since then. Nice. TikTok is great, except you just lose so much of your life. You know, you sit down on the toilet and start flipping through, and by the time you are done, like, you can't get up because your legs are sleeping.
TMI, buddy. TMI.
I'm just saying.
It's good to know I'm no different than anybody else. Neither are you.
We're all the same.
Well, hey, everybody in the side chat, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thanks for the lively side chat and all the jokes and the good comments and the questions. We appreciate it. We will be back again next week with another guest. Got another good one coming up. So stay tuned for that. I will be putting out that information here in the next day or so. So hopefully you'll be back with us next week. And Andrew, thank you, man. Thank you for coming on, hanging out, spending a couple hours with us. Shooting the shiz.
Appreciate you guys inviting me on. It's been fun.
This has been
Yeah.
fun. Love your channel. Keep up the good work, and good luck. Making content over the winter in minus 20 degrees. But I'm excited to see your motorcycle or your Road Glide refresh.
Yes, Road Glide refresh.
That's exciting. I love Advan, so anything you put on from Advan, I will be in support of. But I'm looking forward to seeing what you do, man.
Yeah. Next time you guys are around here, give me a call.
We will.
Oh, heck yeah. Hang on for a minute too, Andrew.
I got your digits now too, so we definitely will.
Yeah.
So
all right, guys, we will see you next week. Come on back, hang out with our next guest, and we'll have some fun. Later.